Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man. I was like, oh, all right.
Like, I ain't it, fam.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to friendship.
Yay, friends forever.
You are delicious.
Oh,
Well, that's good.
Episode 115.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Wazani.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. Clap, clap, clap. In the basement, we have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
Hello, friends.
What's up?
Bonjour.
What's up?
Yo, I did something today.
What you did?
I seen on Facebook, but I don't know if it really was from Facebook. It has nothing to do with nothing.
I love it.
I put my name in Google Translate.
Ooh,
So she finds the most interesting things to
doing it
do.
now as we speak. Wait, what
Wait, why
languages-
would-
what language did you choose?
Right now I'm doing English to French because that's the
Oh.
I'm putting my name. Right?
Darren, there's no option for you as English to English.
Google Translate's like,
Like, how else could I say it? What are you asking me to do?
Google shuts down and shit. Circular reference.
Hashtag REF.
You're stupid.
All right.
Oh, and nerds. Oh.
So that's the English pronunciation.
Uh-huh.
And then in French it's
Genevieve.
Oh my God.
right.
Genevieve.
So you know what I thought was fun? I did Spanish.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
See, I have mad shit. I just kept in my motherfucking face. Say.
So the English pronunciation according to Google Translate,
Genevieve.
and then Spanish.
Genevieve.
Okay. She's tickled.
That's just accurate. Fuck.
I like
I've
it.
heard that before in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to the Dominicans today.
What up? Yo, and Puerto Ricans. Dominicans and Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
Nah?
Sure.
Come on.
I know. I ain't got no beef. Don't be put that on me like that.
I see them as equals. I am.
Yes.
I do favor Dominicans slightly though. I feel like Dominicans are from Nigeria.
I feel like they are too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could. Oh my God. White pants.
Yeah. That's not really what I was, but it's fine.
Guys, it's not even the 10-minute mark.
I'm lying.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Darren.
you
All right, go ahead and talk about important things now. I got that out the way.
I'm not doing that again.
Genevieve.
Nothing important. Last week was serious enough for me.
We got excellent feedback on that episode, I might say.
No, it was good. It was good. Good job, guys.
Good job to you.
Kudos. I ain't really said nothing.
You said plenty.
I mean,
You
Y'all don't stop stroking each other. Okay, I get it. Good job.
you don't want to hop into this.
No, I'm not getting in that throuple.
But say that to say, this, for me at least, I'm not being serious. Not one bit. Yeah. So
Hey, copper.
take what you get. But I appreciate the feedback from everybody from last week's episode, and hopefully it inspires some change. All right, so let's recap because Darren never talks about the weekend because he doesn't remember. We
I
had
remember.
I feel
I feel like we had a lot going on.
What happened this weekend?
besides Father's Day.
Oh,
See, they don't care.
Sorry, I'm
They don't.
sorry.
To our face, Darren.
I'm
She
sorry.
said, "What happened?"
I'm
Huh?
sorry.
It was a
I
regular
thought,
weekend.
I thought you guys did something like without me.
Not this time.
That's what I meant.
No, no. And if we do, you won't know. We'll hide it really well.
No, you won't.
Darren to say, "Bim last night."
That was crazy, right? It was crazy, right?
I wish we taped it. Yes, Father's Day. How was it, guys?
Yeah, but what else did you have for the weekend besides Father's
So
Day?
protest on Friday was super dope.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to that. Is my first on Juneteenth. It was my first protest. We took the boys, and I was super nervous about it, just because I
Yeah.
never did it before with them and stuff. But it was a very good experience. I was so saddened. I know this is not the point of protesting. I know it's to go and let your voice be heard and support. I made this really nice sign. I focused on it. It was a really nice sign, guys.
Word.
Creativity juices were flowing, and I was like, oh, I was so proud of myself. I'm gonna put a picture on it and on IG for you guys to see. I was so proud of myself. And then we all load in the car. We all get downtown, and we all get out the stroller. Okay, everybody, get your signs. Okay, we're ready to go. I forgot my damn sign at home.
But you know, I feel that though. I feel that.
I was so saddened. I didn't want to go to the protest. I'll just wait in the car. You guys come back when you're done.
Tell us how you feel, Karen, Darren.
How can I protest without a sign? But it was super
Now
dope.
wait, I just want anyone out there who might be slightly judging my friend. Put yourself in his shoes.
Right.
Word.
Imagine you forgot your sign at home.
Imagine.
You'd feel some type of way.
Imagine.
Don't judge him.
And not just some shit you got from Kinko's. He made this.
He made
joke,
this.
bro.
He did like a homeless man sign. He got a cardboard box. Where do they get the cardboard
You
boxes
know what?
from?
That gives me a newfound appreciation for those people who are on the side of the highway.
Where do you get the box from?
Could you imagine? Like, damn, I need to make a sign. I don't even have a pen.
I ain't got no marker.
I-
They get them good markers.
Right.
Because you can always read it clear.
Right.
You know how hard it is to show on a brown cardboard wrinkled box?
What you need?
You
And to make a joke out of it, nonetheless.
So now that y'all appreciate the work, you gonna tip him now?
No. No. Your sneakers are nicer than mine. No.
I can see Darren. He walks up. Hey, brother, you got $1?
No. All right.
You got $1?
Right.
Actually, no, I don't.
I
But
know. But
we could do a trade. I'll give you my sneakers. Shit.
want to go to work for me? But yeah, it was super dope. Shout out to all that that was going on. And
Do you remember the organization that did that one?
absolutely not.
Oh, shit. All right.
I can look it up, figure it out. So that was that. That was Friday, which was very nice. And then Saturday, my wife took me and the girls. We dumped the boys somewhere, and she took me on a little Father's Day trip early. We went to this fort, something
In
like Jamestown.
okay.
It was like an abandoned fort, and you go there and people have spray painted like graffiti everywhere. It's like a place where you could do that.
Okay.
So it's very dope. You know, it's like a little trail, and you get to go exploring, and there's a nice little beach, like rocky area where you could go sit. So that was super nice to spend the time with the wife and the girls.
Dope.
Very, very dope. I ended up tagging our, Please Elite.
I was gonna ask if you
Yeah. I'll show you pictures.
marker or you had a spray paint
No,
can?
we had spray paint.
Fire.
We're delinquents.
They supplied it or y'all brought it?
No, we brought it.
Ooh.
Brought it.
Now you nailed it. Don't worry, you stuck the landing, bro.
And the funny part is, either one would work.
Yeah,
Ah.
that is true.
Very true. So that was Saturday, and then Sunday we did more Father's Day stuff, which was super nice. They made me breakfast.
Nice.
They gave me a bike.
Fam, I seen you. I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday, maybe Sunday.
Sunday.
Did you see him on his wife's IG story?
Yo,
Let me tell you what, he sexually abused a lobster.
yo.
He sexually
That lobster didn't stand a chance.
abused a lobster.
Is anybody else hot?
I'm hot.
Oh boy.
I was ready to call the authorities. This
Yo.
man.
Yo, so got a couple lobsters for the dads. So me, my father-in-law, and my father, they treat us all to our own lobster. And man, I was just like, all right, let's go to work. I ate the shit out that lobster.
Oh.
I told you.
What do you eat on the side with lobster?
Oh, whatever, right? Like it's
I
usually
mean, you
like
could
some
do
kind of
whatever.
potato.
Yeah, all corn or something like that. But we didn't. The lobster was a good amount where I just ate the lobster.
Damn.
Just ate lobster? People do that?
It's I know it's a different world out there.
It is.
than where we come from.
After last week's the whole I don't eat lobster thing.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Excuse me.
something else.
I'm like, oh,
just have water.
Happy Father's Day. Oh. Wow. What do you stab it with?
So you like break it with your hands, and you
what?
like, yeah, you gotta really like have a love for it. So you have to like pull it apart with your hands, and then a couple of the hard parts you do with your molars.
Jen, it's mad work.
It is a dumb
And
amount of
then
work.
you do the shell because the shell won't be thick, and then you do all that work cracking. You get
And
the
then
thing, and it's beep, but it's one piece. I could have, you know how many pieces of chicken or meat I could have just been devouring. Meanwhile, you're spitting out chunks of shell.
There's people that
Miss me.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, there's people that won't eat lobster because it's too much work. And I understand.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah.
The fuck? Are you not listening to us?
Unless it's already taken out and all that shit. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
I see
so,
you.
it was all in all, it was a great weekend. I was just happy to spend it with the kids and be appreciative of just where my life is and enjoy them and be a dad.
Sure enough.
Nice.
How was your weekend, Bim?
It was good. Friday, I worked late, so I ended up missing. So by the time I was done, and I was like, yo, Darren, I'm on my way. Hey, yo, it's over, bro. But I'm glad that y'all out there. Shout out to that organization. We'll look it up. But keep fighting a good fight. But also on Juneteenth, that same Friday, was the battle. John Legend, Alicia Keys.
Oh, yeah.
Did you all view the battle?
I saw a bits and pieces of it.
Jen?
John Dance is funny.
John Dance is so funny. He's so adorable. I just want to like hug him.
And he's the wild thing is, I swear God don't make no mistakes. He know exactly what he's doing. John Legend, his voice is ridiculous.
Imagine if he could dance.
It's not allowed. It is not allowed. If you see a pretty person, right? God knows what he's doing. He's like, he put all these other things like rhythm for John.
Takes him out. It's too much in the bowl.
So like you see just to think, I always think about it with Mila Kunis from that 70s show and all of that.
Yeah.
Very beautiful face. Zero body. Good for you. You don't need a nice body. You're very pretty. God knows what he's doing. I'm lying, Darren?
More. Who else?
Me. No, no common sense. God said no. Take some of that away. You can't be so enlightened. Oh my God.
It really hurts him.
So, what were we talking about? Oh, John Legend. So he was doing the saddest two-step into the damn camera.
Well, it wasn't sad.
Yes, no, he was happy.
He dances like Ellen, and Ellen makes everyone
Yo,
happy.
he really does dance like... No. Ellen can dance. He's just like a couple notches below
No, they
Ellen.
dance exactly the same. But because he's a black man and she's a white woman, it's like Ellen can dance. John Legend, not really.
Actually, you're right. Yeah. Because
All right.
if we would have swapped heads and you had no idea which was which, you...
Same outfit, everything, same sneakers.
Oh, man. I remember watching and I was like, is there a lag? Like, is this what...
Now, I had a lag on mine. Did you guys have a lag?
I don't think so.
Because
I think so because when like Alicia Keys would be singing, her mouth was moving like anime.
Okay, I thought it was just me. So they did do. They split it to Apple TV, which they had in the caption. So I think because they hooked it up to that secondary source, it caused a delay, and that's why the numbers were lower than you would typically see. But
I don't think the numbers were lower. I think people who were watching on Apple TV weren't counted in the live number.
So the IG Live number was lower than usual. So I think they said.
I saw something Swizz posted like it was 750,000 people.
He may have been adding a little sauce, but there was a good chunk on what do you call it, Apple TV, which makes sense because I put it on the TV from casted it from my computer, but you got all the comments and it's not as big as you want it to be. So, but I'm fucking with it. It was very dope. I had no idea John Legend played the piano on Everything Is Everything.
Mm-hmm. That was
did you miss that part?
Oh, yeah. I didn't
Oh,
know
my goodness.
Wow.
He said he was in college. He got a call from somebody who knows Lauren. He went to the studio. He was just playing around, and they were like, hey, you want to play on this one? So he came out with that joint first. I was like, oh, damn, he wasn't playing. So, but Alicia Keys came and slapped his ass down at the second half of it.
No, I wouldn't.
You don't think so?
That. No.
For the second half?
The whole thing, I was like, but maybe I'm biased. But the whole time I'm like, I can't wait. I mean, I'm here for John Legend. I love Alicia, but I'm here for John Legend.
No, because she has undeniable automatic wins.
Yes.
That
You
she
say so?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
So, like, to me, Unthinkable, I'm Ready. That's like an automatic win. You Don't Know My Name. That's like an automatic win.
Yeah.
Fallen is like an automatic win. What's that? Baby, baby, baby.
Really? I mean, I love all those songs, but I don't think any of them are automatic wins against John Legend. I don't know names of songs, so I can't rattle them off.
Well, John caught me off guard. And anything that he played with Rick Ross is a win for me.
Yeah,
So
see?
like,
I
so
made a whole
those joints-
playlist when he
yeah.
said it. He said, make a Rick Ross, John Legend playlist. I said, okay.
Oh man,
Hi,
oh
John.
man.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was singing like I was right there with him. But that shit was wild and entertaining. I was at home playing it through the surround sound. Shorty came through. We had wine.
Oh.
Hey.
We had fried chicken.
Oh.
What's a better Juneteenth, huh? So,
Wow.
and no, I'm being dead. I like chicken. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If I'm gonna sit down and watch John Legend and Alicia Keys, that's how I'm gonna enjoy it. That's my Juneteenth.
That's fine.
Shit,
Okay.
Darren, you like chicken?
Speaking
love
of,
chicken.
Darren, the people want to know,
Uh-oh.
Haven't.
did you...
We haven't yet.
Why y'all pussyfooting? They right there, bro. Don't be scared.
You can't let a chicken invitation linger for 3 weeks, bro.
You're right. You're right.
It has like a 1 month.
We need to
window.
have the conversation first, and I haven't had the conversation yet. Hopefully this weekend.
That's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
And don't let us bully you into making it happen.
No, no,
It does,
No, bully him.
no, I don't have to bully my
It has to happen.
What?
This is a chance for change.
Is it though?
What if that conversation sparks something that changes racism in the whole world? You never know.
You never know.
You never
I think I
know.
know.
Jen, you never
I think
you never know. If you throw a stone into the water, it creates a ripple. And that ripple causes a tsunami and kills a million people.
It doesn't happen that
I
way.
know.
That's
It doesn't
not
matter.
how science
It
works.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Darren, be the ripple.
Why is that a thing? Like, be the ripple.
Be the ripple.
All right. Title.
Why is it?
Why is that said if that's not what happens?
People say that? Like, I mean it?
Yeah.
People say what?
Like a ripple, the butterfly effect garbage.
Oh, like a butterfly flaps its wings and it causes a
does-
tornado in somewhere.
Yeah. Like
Why do we say? Because they're dramatic.
To show you that your impact is substantial.
But it's not.
It is, Jen. God damn it. Listen.
I'm listening in.
Who knew
Who knew?
that a brother would come over from Kenya, live with a white lady, and that man would produce the child that became the first black president of the United States?
What
You
that got
never
to do with Darren eating
no,
chicken?
a ripple, okay, is a ripple.
That's not a ripple though. That's a
Jen.
big move. A man came from Kenya to America.
That
That's
happens
a,
all
that's
the
a
time.
long. That's not a ripple.
That's
That's
been
a,
happening since Eddie and them.
That don't
in
mean
the
it's a small
80s. It's a small ripple. Darren having a conversation over chicken, you never know.
It's gonna happen. I'm
It
gonna
can.
have the-
You just need a spark.
I can't wait for this spark.
I'm gonna have the
It's
conversation.
crispy or original spark.
You gotta
Mixed.
go spicy too, right? You don't do spicy.
Oh, they
I
don't
do
do
spicy.
spicy out here. You can only get that on the Brush Street
that's
KFC.
right. But if
But
they,
this is off Brushy, kind of.
that's a
They don't
long
do-
off.
They don't do spicy. Oh,
They.
The only KFC actually I know that does spicy that in a very large radius is Brushy. No,
Is it the only one?
I can't. I haven't seen spicy on.
Maybe some custom to Popeyes.
Do they still even do that?
At Popeyes?
No, KFC on Broad Street. I haven't been there since.
Oh, I haven't
the
been
80s
since,
or something.
since Darren said stay away from Broad Street. I haven't gone.
Wow. That's not what I said. Stay away from the 7-Eleven
on Broad Street.
on Broad Street.
They're a
Thank
few
you.
blocks away. So battle. Then I went to Connecticut for Father's Day,
Oh yay!
and my son took me out.
Wow.
Took me out for him. He said, "Nah, Dad, I got this."
I got you.
I said, "Oh shit!" He picked the place, a nice diner, and oh yeah, had a great meal and
I
chopped
love
it up.
diners.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so felt good to be taken out.
What a great relationship you have with your son.
He's a great kid, and oh my goodness, we're having like, so he's going into his second year of high school, and interactions with girls now. And if you could recall our sophomore year in high school and freshman year, and I remember vividly, so now we're having those kind of conversations, and he sounds like us still. Still, some of the things
What do you mean he
said-
sounds like us still? What
he
is-
sounds so. Some of the conversations that me and the guys have in the group chat, or me and Darren may have had. Dylan is already experiencing some of that.
Oh God!
Yeah, so he's like, Dad, I'll talk to someone. I don't have a car. I'm like, oh, I know you don't have a car. But so it's only exciting in the beginning, but then after a little while, I don't really want to talk to you as much.
Smart guy.
He
to
processed
recognize
all of that. So he knows what it is, right? So he'll meet somebody, it's excited. Hey, what's your Snapchat? Okay, get the Snapchat, the back and forth for a little bit. He recognizes that that's the peak,
Yeah.
at least
And
in
then
his trend, his short trend,
And
and
then
then it kind of dies
it
down
crescendos.
because you're not able to interact. He's like, I don't want anything serious in high school. I can't even see you the way I want to. I just want to be. So he's like, I just want to be friends with whomever and whatever. And what's the problem? Because then if he's conversing with other women or other girls, they get upset with him or blah, blah, blah. I just want to kind of do what I want. So I said, all right, Dylan, how would you feel, though, if you met a girl and then you ended up really being into her, but then she was also talking to other guys? And he's like, no. Oh my, no, yo. Nah, Dad. So, like, he's seeing a lot of things early, but I love that he's super transparent about it. So we have, like, some real talks.
And that's important, especially at a young age, to be able to communicate about it. Cause I don't know about you. I didn't have anybody to talk to except for, like, you and Kenny.
Yeah, and my brothers weren't helpful at all.
Yes.
I remember that library session still.
Oh, Christ.
What idiots. We are stupid.
Why do I feel like I walked downtown with you guys, but I didn't go to the library with you?
It was better that you did.
It's way better that you weren't there for this. Yeah, it was something else. I don't think we studied one bit.
No.
The idea of people going to the library to study just never made sense to me.
Unless you go by yourself.
Well, especially now.
Yeah. Oh, now.
Oh,
God.
now, yeah.
Is there still libraries?
There is.
Yeah. I be wondering the same thing, and I'm like, I hope they keep them open.
They hold weddings inside of them. And maternity
weddings?
pictures, yeah.
Not maternity pictures.
That wasn't right. I'm sorry. Baby
imagining
announcements,
a
not
baby.
maternity pictures, baby announcements.
He said baby announcement. No.
Oh, boy.
Like,
Go ahead, please.
Imagine, like, the baby shower chair in front of, like, the historical novel section.
Right.
And she just sitting there with her belly out.
Right. I just keep thinking of different ways the photographer can incorporate the card catalog. It has to be in there somehow.
His name is Dewey. It's a boy.
In the drawers.
In the drawer. Oh, fuck.
I went dumb.
Oh, Lord.
Dewey Decimal.
But the weekend was good. Hold on. I think I had something specific. Oh, so I've been doing yard work. I think I told you guys my session for next year, because I already missed the season, to get my grass back to where it was and better. So I'm converting the back portion. That's going to be Kentucky bluegrass. And then the front is going to be the ryegrass or whatever. Fine. Doesn't matter. As I'm doing yard work every time, I feel connected to the earth in a way, because you see things grow, right? If you're paying attention to certain things, you're like, wow, out of nowhere this weed came up, or I saw a frog, like a small frog. There's no body of water near my house at all, so I'm like, where did you even come from? And I'm like, wow, like nature doesn't need us, bro. There's a big pile over the fence in the back where I dump leaves and all that shit every year, but nature breaks it down by itself and just, it doesn't fucking need us. I'm making the grass look nice, but what happened? Now, don't worry, Darren. I'm bringing you in, too.
All right.
We go out there and we do what we can to make the grass look. That don't matter to nature. That's for our eyes. But nature's like, nah, nigga, I want to grow here. I want these weeds to grow. That's what's supposed to happen. Darren, you don't feel connected to nature?
The idea of nature saying, nah, nigga, I'm going to grow here is funny to me.
Because you ain't hearing nature.
I ain't hearing it.
You ain't hearing it with your inner ear.
When's
the last time you connected to nature, Darren?
You know.
Do I want to know this answer?
Yeah. Yes, you do. He asked it. I'm going to answer. So, we got a little garden out here, and we water it, try to water it in the morning and in the afternoon, and in the evening.
Oh, go ahead, Darren. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. So, my wife is like, oh, you got to talk to the plants. I should water them. And at first I was like, I don't talk to anybody sucking up plants. But now we can see them growing, and we can see the cucumbers. Joe, be upstairs.
Hey, what's up?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Yes, hello.
There's a dog
Go
here.
upstairs.
What's
I'm
up,
Joe,
uncomfortable.
go upstairs. Go upstairs, Joe.
I'm uncomfortable.
Sorry, listeners. Go upstairs, Joe.
The dog's name is Job. That's awesome.
Joe Badiah.
Jobadiah. I know that's right.
Oh, look at him. He's like, I'm not trying to go upstairs. He's
But I
dragging
want
his
a pod.
feet. He's dragging his feet for real.
I want to pod.
Oh, you really don't want to go?
I want a pod.
Joe Badiah?
Jobadiah.
His name is Job.
But what's
we call
the-
him all sorts of from the Bible.
Oh, but what's Joe Badiah? Joe Badiah
She
was
just-
his
she just
name.
added
just call
the end.
yeah.
'Cause only Badiah knows Jebediah Springfield from The Simpsons. Yeah.
Nah, we call him everything. Jobliss, Joby.
That's why he don't listen to y'all.
That's why he doesn't
It's not my name. Sorry.
Not so soon after Juneteenth. I'm not doing it.
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I watered the plants, and I see them growing now, and they're really starting to take off, and of course Clarabelle's super excited, and the Carter's excited, and of course now I'm getting excited, like, oh wow, like kind of dope. It's really growing. Like, wow, you did this. Wow, you didn't do it, but you did it somehow.
That's real though. It's a thing because that's life, yo. Like, man, I don't know. Maybe my brain goes somewhere else. But like when you mentioned the Earth thing about the Earth always being the same weight, Jen, she's just looking at me. She's just looking at me.
I watch you. She's like, Jen. She's like, yes, present.
I just wanted to hear where the hell he was going.
Because
you can't go to Bella Noche. Where the hell could you go?
Because we're all here, like, and we don't leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, we become the Earth.
You know, I hesitate to say this because it's gonna sound like super weird.
Now we here, bro.
Have you ever? I know you guys have one with nature, and especially you. Have you ever watched or followed the lifespan of a caterpillar?
As a child, the books and shit. Yeah, so seeing.
I'm gonna do you one better.
Oh,
I usually think my wife is nuts.
something you want to say publicly?
Yes, all right. Because we've had this conversation. So a couple weeks ago in the mail, I get this box. We get this big old box, and it's a green box.
There's not caterpillars in it.
And there's caterpillars.
Say that word again?
Little caterpillars.
All right.
Caterpillars.
You got it.
Sorry. First time I told you my back hurts. So in this container is 5 caterpillars.
Okay.
And
who ordered this?
Clarabelle.
Cool.
And it's to kind of do it with Carter, right? It's,
Okay.
right. I'm with you guys. So I was like, what is this? What do you mean?
Y'all don't talk this stuff out, huh? You just, hey, what's this?
She like told me
Fragile.
She had told me like a day prior, like I ordered something, it's coming in the mail, whatever. So I get it, and of course it's for Carter and Kaiser, and so it's like, all right, well, you can't be a dick in front of the boys. So I get the instructions out, and it tells you what to do, and it tells you the life cycle. And by day 3, the caterpillars did the thing where they go to the top of the cup, and they kind of curl into a J, and they begin the cycle to they go on their chrysalis.
Make a cocoon.
Yes, actually it's chrysalis. I thought it was cocoon too.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
Who does cocoon? What's up?
It's all,
Is that a wasp?
no. It's we learned cocoon, but the actual name for it was chrysalis.
Was that like insensitive to call it a cocoon? You weren't politically correct.
It doesn't identify as cocoon anymore.
For years we tolerated injustice?
It's chrysalis. Chrysalis. There's a hyphen in the middle. Chrysalis.
Chrysalis, oh man.
They ain't forget their sign. No.
God damn it.
Caterpillars can't hold a sign. They have no hands.
So get off topic. So so we watched the cycle. We've had these things in our house for a couple, I'm gonna say like it was like a week and a half or so. And so we've been watching, every day we put it in the kitchen and we watch it, and it's like, oh, when they went into the little Gonzalez, and they're like, oh shoot, they really did it. Like,
So Carter get excited seeing that?
not only did Carter, we got excited first. Like I would walk by and I'd be like, oh shit, oh babe, look it, right? So it was a whole thing. The first day this thing hatched from its chrysalis, and it was a butterfly, we lost our shit. Like,
We're back to the ripple effect.
yes,
Jen?
there we are.
Come on.
But it was dope to see life change that way. The energy being, but it's still the same energy, Jen. I feel like Bim. Is this how you feel?
Davern,
Is
thank
this how
you.
you feel?
You know what you should do?
I felt like I looked at Jen like you looked at my eyes got a big like the energy, Jen.
It's true. Darren, we all saw Avatar. Jen, did you know?
No.
Darren, you know what you should do?
Oh, the one.
You should go connect your dreads to some grass or something and connect.
Grass?
A tree? Tie it. No, don't tie it to a tree.
Oh my god.
But no, connect you.
Oh my
Just
God.
be like nature here, and just lay there, bro. You lay your dreads touch the grass in your field, bro.
What is happening?
Jen,
Who are you?
you gotta go outside.
What are you talking about?
You gotta be at one with nature.
How?
You gotta take the head wrap off and just let everything come in.
She's like,
You gotta
first
do
off,
it. It's important. You feel different. I'll go
What are you
outside.
talking
I really
about?
like the head wrap.
Thank you.
The colors on it are very like.
They are nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's like a chrysalis.
Like Darren, I'm sure you get a nice view of the stars from here.
Yes, beautiful view.
Jen, how's the view?
I live in front of a street light. You know, I don't see any stars.
And that's the problem.
That's
you
the
need some
problem.
stars.
You need to connect with nature.
I'm telling you, Jen.
You clearly have some
Are
stars.
your chakras open, Jen?
You can't ask me that, Darren. We're not that kind of friends.
We gotta dilate her third eye, brother. We gotta get her there, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please call for help.
I do not consent.
Why did you give me this thing?
That's what she said.
Oh fuck. I saw this on the Twitter,
Oh, I love the Twitter.
and I connected with it on a different level. I want to see if this meant anything to you guys. Bedroom nighttime etiquette.
Oh,
Do you guys sleep
Oh boy.
with the door open or closed?
depends.
On.
If I'm trying to get some.
There's another factor. Okay, there is another factor. But if you don't have that on your mind, the door is open because the kids need to just come in or whatever. Okay, I didn't consider that factor. Prior to children, did you have a preference? Just whatever.
If the
Just
kids are not
whatever.
home, what would you do?
Door's open.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't-
I'm a door
That's
closer.
frightening to me.
Yeah.
Really?
They're closed?
I'm a
Door
closer.
closed scares me even more.
What?
Yeah.
Explain.
Because I'm afraid that I don't know what's happening outside of the door.
Uh-huh.
So
You're just nosy. You want to be able to hear it.
that and I want to make sure nothing's happening that shouldn't be happening.
But you sleep.
Still, I can hear a noise. If the
You
door's
can-
shut, I'm not going to hear that
Yeah,
noise.
you will. If it's loud enough.
And if it ain't that loud, it ain't a
yeah, if
problem.
it's not that.
Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Shut up, Jen.
It's not soundproof. You'll still be able to hear
I
something.
know, but I don't know.
Jen, you said closed.
Closed.
Explain.
That's how you sleep when you're an adult.
No, it's not how you sleep.
Darren,
Huh.
you gonna let monsters and zombies just come get you?
Yeah.
Bro, my main reasoning, door closed. I don't care whatever the scenario is. Kids are gonna have to figure it out. If something is happening, you would need to have to you need at least one obstacle before you can get to me.
That's it.
Fuck that. And you opening the door, I'm hoping that I could hear that. And then I'm alert.
See, I'd rather hear you coming in.
You're not gonna hear it.
I am.
If it's arm robber, Darren. If it's trained arm robber, they're very silent.
They don't train armed robbers.
I know they just
They just go around armed and dangerous. I've come to rob you. I've come to rob you.
Or worst case scenario, zombie apocalypse, right?
Oh, we're back to this. Okay.
Yes. Say,
right.
oh no, I won't say that out loud. But say you have a roommate, like in Shaun of the Dead, and his roommate turned into a zombie. If the door is closed, zombies just kind of bump into shit. If the door is open, you are finished.
You're right.
Close your door. Tell Carter, figure it out.
I mean, now with the AC on, we close the door, but we
Yeah.
don't have the baby monitor. But
It's very important.
He said zombies bump into it.
See, they're not gonna. No, they just.
Do
that
zombies
you
don't have
hold.
thumbs?
They still got thumbs, but then
they don't know how to.
You know
They
what I
don't
mean?
know how to turn.
They
according
just
to most
eating.
TV shows.
They just looking to eat.
They can't
They
use
don't have
their
a brain?
opposable thumb. Yeah,
Yeah, they just want to eat.
that's why they crave brain because they don't have brain.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. So please, everyone, close your doors.
Doors,
Online, I felt so much support because people were like, "Whoa, you're just gonna let monsters in your house just like that, or in your room, just like that? Close your door, man. You gonna let the ghosts just come take you? Close your door. You gotta close your doors, man." Darren's thinking about it.
I am. I'm like,
It's true. You need an obstacle, at least the easiest obstacle. You got to turn the knob before you come kill me. At least. Don't just walk in my room
You gotta work
and
for this
massacre
killing.
me. Yeah.
And I'm looking at Bim like he's crazy, but I have had these thoughts before.
Yeah.
And also, I'm like, they might not go in all the rooms. They might not even find me. Now
Damn.
I've made myself seen.
And if even better, if you're just sleeping and it happened to be one of the times you just had the covers over your head and you just laying there still, and they look in the room and they don't see any movement or a person, they just see a blob of covers. You're safe. But if your door's open, you're just
I'm just there.
Spread eagle.
spread eagle. Can you imagine? Close your doors, people. Protect yourself. There's danger.
That's been a public service announcement from our friend Bim.
Thank you. Only in America. Save me from the nonsense, guys. What do you guys have?
I have more nonsense.
Proceed.
So I've always seen this topic discussed here and there, but I've never really dived into it the way, or dove into it. I want to get you guys' opinion.
Shoot.
So with everything happening and Black Lives Matter and all that good stuff here, there are those folks or some folks that believe we as black people are entitled to reparations.
What is happening?
You didn't tell us that
Where
you were doing this, but it's fine.
Where
Go
you
ahead.
going? No, it's not fine.
It's okay, Jen. It's okay, Jen. It is okay. Jen, it is, if I had glasses,
I wish everybody
if I had
knew.
glasses, I would go ahead and
I wish everybody knew why this is funny. Oh,
So, there's been this back and forth of black people should get it.
right.
And I get it and I kind of don't, right? But more than not get it, I guess for the people that think we should get it, my question to those people is, or are, what is a fair amount that you should get as reparations?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a dollar amount.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that anybody does. But I will say I think I have an amount that I would consider as an insult.
Go on.
Okay.
Jen, you're not interested.
But before I get into that, my opinion, I wish to ask you of your opinions, friend.
Oh, shit. Jen?
Yes.
Would you go, man? I'm a fighter.
I'm here for you. Put my reparation check on it.
Darren is messy as fuck.
What?
I don't have an amount that I would say is insulting, because it's like, well, what was the intention of giving it to me? Like, what did you think I was going to do with it? Did you think it's going to set me for life, or did you just think,
Are we now even?
yeah, it is? But like you said, there's no amount of money where it's the debt is paid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Jon Stewart was on the Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. I love his mind.
That must have been good.
Yeah, I love his mind. And he said something. He said while black people were fighting for equality, white people were making equity or gaining equity. Mm-hmm. So the whole 40 acres and the mule thing and whatnot. The biggest problem is, well, actually, there are a lot of problems. But what happens in the black community and plagues the black community is the lack of generational wealth. Mm-hmm. So outside of a dollar amount, I think it would need to be substantial enough. Maybe not dollar amount, maybe like really give land. Something that will appreciate with time.
That is a very good answer.
Right. So you can then do what you want with the land. You can build on the land and let it be tax free. Right. So because there are a lot of things that take money out of our pocket.
Yep.
But you give somebody land tax free and appreciates over time. That's putting money into your family's pockets for generations over time. So that's something that can build equity. And then, you know, maybe a particular dollar amount. I think Bob Johnson, the CEO or whatever of BET, came up with a number. It's somewhere in the trillions. But the thing with that is, who gets it? I'm not a descendant of slaves, but I do have the black experience in America. Does that mean I get some? Or is it strictly for those who are descendants of slaves? Either way, I'm not mad because they deserve it, right? Everything on almost everything on Wall Street and some of these companies were built off the back of slaves. So a starting place may be any of those companies who can be traced back to slavery or benefiting from slavery. Y'all got to break off something, some kind of percentage for this unpaid labor, you know. And then the country as itself can allocate land, right? Because the land's already there, or you create land that you then give to these families tax free, so that they can live in a better area.
It's theirs to own.
It's theirs to own, or to sell, or to whatever. Or maybe there's this clause that they can't sell, because I wouldn't want people to think quick flip, like this is generational stuff.
Yeah,
but
that's stayed. Okay.
yeah, something that has a long lasting impact. Because if you give everybody,
Very good answer.
I just made it up.
He's well.
I thought about it, but all this is just out of nowhere. But it's if you give somebody money, it's like you give a homeless person $50.
I don't know what that means.
Oh,
But continue.
Give.
$50.
Homeless.
Nigga.
In most cases, he might not do the right thing with the bread, or he's not going to know to flip it into 100 or into whatever, or he may do something illegal that may get him locked up to flip it. So there are a lot of people that just don't have enough knowledge of what to do with the money to make it last or grow it. So you can't give somebody, say, like $100,000 in reparations and expect that $100,000 is going to last for generations to make up for the generations of pain and death and whatnot that it caused. So you would want to do something that can last as almost as long or longer than the hurt and the damage that was caused to a bloodline. You know, that's what I would think.
I can't top that. So
No, you brought it up, but I understand you conceding at that point. So next topic.
Well, no, Darren, I want to know your thoughts still.
I don't think that's how he meant the question.
Oh, I got too serious?
You got too serious. You said you wasn't going to do that.
I know, it just came
It's
out
fine.
of me.
We all love it.
But it was a good, yeah,
It was great. We love it.
You guys, I hate you.
But at this point, we gotta.
I hate y'all, man.
God damn.
All right, back to the earth. So,
Bim got his third eye all the way the fuck
All
over
the way.
tonight.
y'all never thought about that shit?
No.
Yeah, come on. Y'all never thought about, like, if they were to do reparations, how it would be allocated, what they would even do? Because they never gave the 40 acres and a mule. So what would be the equivalent of that now? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had to give somebody, there's no way to give up 40 acres these days, because that's millions of dollars in itself, depending on where.
Go ahead, John.
Yo, I hate y'all, man. Stay tuned for my podcast.
Is he done?
Where I
Is he
talk
done?
about serious
Is he
shit.
done? All right.
He's done.
My podcast coming soon. Serious conversations with Bim, by Bim, with Bim only.
During the earthquake. Bim just panicking. The ground is shaking.
Yo, I would tune in for that every
I
day.
hate y'all.
Well,
Go ahead, Jen.
I have nothing.
What are you talking about?
I have nothing.
What'd you do this weekend, Jen?
This weekend I did nothing. And,
Oh, shit, hold on.
I worked a lot this week. Work is busy. So that's good.
That's very good.
It is okay. So let's talk about this. Your job benefits.
Darren made you a sad face.
What I did.
So he made the face like he's gonna do it again. Jen.
I'm not gonna get serious.
All right, Bib. All right.
Darren, I got serious.
All right, that's all right, Bib.
It was all in your eyes.
I
Bim.
didn't want to get serious.
There was hope and passion in his eyes.
He's like, oh, let's talk economics.
He's like, oh, black shit. Let's do it. Empowerment. What? Huh? There's no time to be silly.
Look at my face.
Reparations. Reparations. Reparations.
Generational wealth.
And donations.
Laughter is the language of the devil.
I totally agree.
What? What were we just talking about?
I don't know. You about to get into something?
Your job.
Okay.
So,
I don't tell people where I work.
we're not going to say it, though.
Okay.
But it's retail. So, people are flocking to go ahead and live normally as if coronavirus doesn't exist.
It's crazy.
And to that I say WTF. Because I'm scared.
Yeah.
I've never been concerned like this since the whole thing started, and Darren was like, what do you mean? And
Remember that time?
what do you mean?
Boy, the stress in my heart. It's still there. It's still there.
I'm still scared, yo.
Bim's like, they canceled basketball.
They canceled.
And Darren just like, okay.
So I see people flocking to do shit. I think we talked about the 16 girls that went to the club in Florida and they all have coronavirus now. Several NBA players and football players are now testing positive for COVID. D.L. Hughley passed out on stage performing and he has COVID. What is going on? So now people are going to stores to purchase things to go out where you shouldn't be going out because you can die. So I'm trying to understand. Am I bugging?
And so,
I sent you guys the thing from Comedy Connection today. New show, Tommy Davidson next month.
And I love Tommy Davidson.
I've never heard of him going on tour. That would be amazing to go see him, but no.
Yeah, I don't want to die for it.
You how crazy?
So I was talking to my mother about this earlier. I feel like I'm missing something.
No.
Like
No,
other countries don't want us to go there now.
I don't blame them.
Me neither. Me neither. Like I think my mother was saying, I didn't fact check it, so my mom, she may have been reading some WhatsApp thing. But apparently Europe is like, nah, yo, no Americans. We cool. Canada's like,
Yeah, I know the Canada one they definitely extended.
Yeah. So, but meanwhile, people are here. Like people are taking trips, going to Jamaica, going to wherever else there will be accepted, and you may be bringing your dusty, germy ass over there.
I'm telling you, I put on Facebook. I said anybody who's going to Florida, stay there. You live there now.
Facts.
Don't bring your ass back here.
Did y'all see the clip Lil Duval put up? Mm-mm. There were people. I almost want to play some of it because it's ridiculous. But people went to their what's that shit where the community goes to talk? Town hall. And they were cussing out.
I'm good at games, man. I'm
Good
telling
job.
you.
I was like, I need more clues, please.
They were cussing out the political people and the doctors there who were telling them that you need to wear a mask.
Oh.
One lady said, you are taking away from God's breathing process.
Whoa.
One lady said, you are killing us by making us wear masks. Oh.
I am.
Wow.
The killing is being done by me.
By me.
And the mask.
So I'm just really... And cases are going up.
Going up is an understatement.
Right. The curve is flat, and it's like, back up. Roller coaster shit. So I don't know what's going on, and I feel kind of disappointed in a lot of the country because they say, okay, we need to open up because we need to stabilize the economy, meaning we need to pump dollars back into shit. Okay, I understand. But is it okay to do it at the extent of life? And then people will do it. People will go to Burlington Coat Factory in hordes and fight over shit because it's on sale. Huh? You want to risk COVID for that? My mother was telling me there was a woman on the news. Her husband, because they opened up barbershops in some places, went to get a haircut. Ended up catching corona somehow. Don't know if it was at the barbershop or whatever, but he was quarantined prior. Got a cut, got the virus, and died.
Jeez.
So what the fuck? What the fuck?
Sheesh.
I don't know what is going on. I'm just confused, man.
A friend of mine moved down south recently, and she texted me yesterday, and she said, so North Carolina made it illegal to go outside without a mask. Unless you are far from people, 6 feet, it's a misdemeanor.
Oh, shit.
Why are girls on my job saying, I don't get it, I just don't get the mask thing, I'm over this governor, guess I'm going to jail.
See, what the fuck? So, what? I don't want to be here. What is this country, yo?
I couldn't tell you, brother.
Why is your friend... So these people that your
at
friend
her
is
job.
around...
Yeah, her coworkers.
What is there not to understand?
What?
That's
I don't think it's a real thing. They don't think it's a real threat.
No, not even that. Because I seen a clip of a guy who went to the Tulsa rally. You know, that was so great.
Yo.
We'll get there.
It's as great as America. And the guy was in the audience. He was like, no, we believe that coronavirus is real. One of my close friends almost died from it, and his son. No, he said his close friend died from it, and the friend's son is in the hospital in serious condition. He's like, so we know it's real, but it's still important for us to come out here. I'm like, but you're not even listening to yourself. You guys don't even listen to yourself. Okay, fine. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to listen to Bim.
Right.
But you won't listen to yourself. The word coming out of your own mouth.
You said it.
You silly goat.
Silly goat. Stupid.
Stupid.
What is going on?
Imbecilic.
Yes. I love that word.
Imbecile.
It's, I don't know, man. You guys are, I know Jen isn't eager to go anywhere. Darren?
I'm not.
You know Darren ain't.
I sent the message the other day to you guys. Close the country back down. I cannot wait.
Yeah. Yeah, and I fear what's to come if this thing does change, the strain changes, because the fall and winter is going to be a fucking shit
they're
show.
already talking about schools opening back up 31st of August.
Yeah.
And actually, daycares are starting to open back up.
Yeah, I seen people dropping their kids off in daycares.
Not me.
Good.
I mean, I still think people's reactions and the way they're buying every piece of shit. My wife went to Burlington Coat Factory the other day to try to get PJs for the boys, and she said it looked like an empty warehouse.
Yeah.
Because people just getting shit. I understand maybe you need it. I don't know your need.
When you think about needing something, we don't need clothes. Like, unless you have a job interview and you don't have a suit.
You for kids especially, because they're grown.
Kids, yes, they're the exception. But for the entire Burlington to be turned over, because I think they were doing like a 50% off sale when they first opened to clear shit out. But,
well, success.
Right. But then there are people who have closets full of shit, probably same with tags on it, but you're going to get something new to put in the closet next to the other old new shit you have.
Yeah, I still think the majority of people that are going out and about like that are just, they don't need the shit, but they like to shop.
Yes.
They need to shop to get out of this stressful situation they're in, being home and whatever. People like you and I may not think that it's super serious or super stressful as you guys make it out to be.
But it's a thing.
But it's a thing to those people who are trapped in the house, whatever. Like, I need that something else to their day. So I can understand that. I just don't understand why people are acting the way they're acting. Like, going and buying a shitload of shit that you don't need for what? So that the person who actually needs it can't find it because you got it in your closet?
Yeah. We're failing as humans. We're failing each other. Like, why would I walk out with 10 things of toilet paper knowing it would take me 2 years to use it when I can just leave with 2? Yeah. And the person behind me can use it because they have none. Mm-hmm. Fucking failure.
And then people got to deal with this in the middle of dealing with racism.
Right.
Whether
right.
White,
shit.
black, or... Sorry, no.
Yeah.
But I think of, like, because Clara went to the store. She went to BJ's, as a matter of fact. And she got a couple Lysol things and whatever because she was running low. And, you know, I won't give the whole situation because, you know, whatever. But she felt like somebody was kind of singling her out just for the way she looks. And it's like, damn, I'm stressed out because I got to get shit from my house. And I got to wear the mask and all that stuff or whatever. And then I got to deal with your shit on top of it.
It's trash, man.
Anyway.
Shit is trash.
I have no idea what's going on in the world, so I have no topics because I haven't watched TV. I haven't really been on social media, so I don't know what's going on this week.
I had something that came to mind. Oh, Jen, you probably won't be able to relate because usually your group is part of the problem. Whoa. But Darren,
I should have stayed my ass home tonight.
Nah, yo.
Yeah, something else.
And actually, you could probably answer for.
I don't want to answer for nobody.
I think you should, Darren.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this happened to me.
Nor
oh boy. All the disclaimers got to be put out there.
But I feel like it may have at some point in my life. Has a compliment that you gave or a pleasantry somehow turned into an argument with your lady?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
And here's my example. I don't know if Darren's is the same, but this came to mind and I couldn't stop laughing when I thought about this. Man says to woman, I missed you. Oh, really? Yeah, no, I missed you. I missed you. Well, what did you miss?
Fuck.
Problem. Instant motherfucking problem. Jen, do you follow?
I'm following.
Good. Okay.
From a distance. I'm following.
I continue. So, I thought just saying that I miss you was good enough. In my mind.
So wait, what group am I in that caused this?
Lady.
Vagina.
That.
Wow. Whoa.
Oh. So,
I didn't see all of it.
It was bad.
It was worrisome.
There was some scissoring.
Yes.
He did one of these vagina things like he was.
gang. So yeah, and so okay. The problem is that we thought that was enough. Mm-hmm. We didn't have detail. We didn't have ammo.
Do you hear what she said?
We're minimalists. It's true. That's us. So we thought, hey, I missed her. I'm going to tell her I missed her. She now wants detail. This is where you end up just with a shovel in hand out of nowhere and you just start digging your own grave. just start digging your own. So, because we were caught off guard, how, man, I just missed like
that little fuzzy part of your lip.
Yeah, it's like, I missed, sometimes when you talk to me, I missed all of that stuff. Wait, why would you miss that? Oh. So then questions compound. Then we sweat for no reason. We start sweating. It's like, oh God, what did I do? I was just trying to compliment. And you can't round up and say, look, I just missed you. That's not good enough.
It's not.
Oh, so you can't even tell me why you missed me? Do you even miss me at all? What are we actually? So
that escalated super quick.
And I wondered if this happens, but then I had to stop myself because no, it definitely does happen to a bunch of people. It does. Darren, do you have an example?
It's been such a long time since I've...
Because this is in our past.
Yes.
Oh, should I check it? Darren, you go ahead. I'm going to check.
A time where I said a compliment
Jesus, you only got, oh my God, man.
Jesus Christ. Bim, come sit down and don't touch anything.
I want to make sure we're good. All right, go ahead.
Christ.
He just got his leg back and he don't want to lose it again. What
I
the
did just
fuck?
get it back.
I'm not a mermaid anymore.
You know, my whole leg fell off at the party. I remember that, right?
Right.
It was on the floor.
Little G.I. Joe. That little rubber elastic broke.
Oh, fuck.
Ah.
Sorry, Darren.
She said the elastic broke. You know, only people our age are going to understand that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Gen Z, take that.
I can't. I get in trouble so much. I used to. Compliment I've given her, and it went left.
Oh, boy.
Usually I'll get myself in trouble by saying something like, try to be cute, like I want you, say something like that, right?
A normal person will say, "What's wrong with that?"
Right, and then it's like, no, you don't. Like, why? What do you want? Yeah. Or I'll get the again old pass no longer happens. Well, I'll get the I bet that's why you fell asleep or some shit like that.
See.
You gotta bring out hurt.
Now he got that mask.
Yeah.
Stayed up. You know what I mean?
No, it's someone older than that, Jen. Premarital Darren. Thank you very much.
My bad.
Yeah, that's. But women don't have to worry about getting in trouble with us.
Oh, wow.
It takes
Do
I'm eating.
Jen.
On my lunch break.
I guess we're on our own, Bim.
Yeah. Black people on break, we break.
You know how much it takes though for us to get mad at our
We
woman?
just don't.
Like annoyed, yeah, because that's whatever.
But even annoyed, I can
Annoyed
still
is-
tolerate you.
Yeah, but to get mad, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
But
You know why it takes a lot, Bim? Because we don't say what's wrong. So we'll take that and we'll tuck it away and tuck it away. And then by the time we're ready to get mad, it's something much stupider that happened or that
Bingo.
transpired.
so now I'm doing better at just saying shit as it happens.
I am not.
So it takes me even longer to get mad. Like I don't even be mad. My voice
really?
may elevate, but I'm not mad. That's how I talk when I'm like passionate about something. But what happened? Go ahead, Jen. You off lunch?
No.
I ain't punching yet.
Whenever she's supposed to be back from lunch, it'll be 5 minutes after that.
You already know.
I'm a good manager.
But it's what are we talking about? Fuck.
How women don't have to worry about getting in trouble with men.
Okay, yes. Because so like I'll let my shit out little by little, right? Like, hey, I ain't really like it when you did that shit. Like blah 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 blah. But I'm fine. Like when I'm saying it is just to fill you in because you asked me to just fill you in when I feel a particular way.
You just get loud, he said?
I get like when I'm talking to you, like even now I'm like even louder.
Yeah.
But like when I'm passionate about something or I'm just like
Me
expressing
too.
myself, I just get louder.
And that somehow offends people.
Yeah, and maybe it's a cultural thing. But
I
like
think it's a little simpler than that, my friend. I think it's just a us thing. Like, people are scared of us.
even our women.
Maybe not our women.
Okay.
But like when was the last time you were either passionate about something or upset about something and were able to communicate that, at least you thought that you communicated well, for them to be like, kind of scared. Like, I don't.
So
Well, that's a
any
different
problems?
kind of thing.
yeah, luckily for me, I had to, over the years when I started going, it was after I left grocery school, and
That early.
I had to do a lot of because I had a temper. So
You had a temper. You were
yeah,
You did. You did.
so I had to tweak all of that shit when I went to Catholic school because some kid was talking shit. I punched him in the chest and I got in trouble. I said, "Oh fuck, mom's paying for me to come here. I can't keep doing shit
You
like
were
that."
worried about paying at that age?
Because my mother reminded us constantly.
Okay.
You know how much this school is costing me?
But I didn't want to come here. You sent me.
Didn't. I wanted to go to Green. It was free. I
I
wanted to go
went
to
to
Green.
Green.
See?
Oh,
We would have been.
middle school friends.
Listen, you guys are really great friends as it is. Don't complain about not being friends earlier
Nah,
in
you're
life.
right. You're right.
Oh shit, we just missed out on a really good thing. Even though we've been friends for over 20 years. Fuck.
We could have been hanging out for 23 years. Damn.
So,
I'm thinking of a specific thing that happened. I imagine Ben being part of it now.
oh, I'm sad.
That's where Erykah Badu's first album came out.
Yo, I'm sad now.
Oh my
God, been friends. Oh,
Damn, he would have totally been our friend. Totally was my friend.
facts. I was listening to
y'all
Camp
Nigerian.
Low then and shit. Yeah, we would have
I
been.
love Camp Lo.
See,
Oh my god, your mom wasted her money.
It was middle school you're
We
talking
ended
about
up at
now?
the same high school.
we ended up at the same damn place. Anyways, so,
I don't know how I fit into all this.
so
but,
I had to calibrate my shit so that why was I talking about that?
I don't know. You
Not being
get,
allowed
oh
to scare
yes,
people.
yeah.
Yes,
'Cause
so
you're passionate.
yeah, so I couldn't. So I evolved to where now, when I started working in high school, I already figured out how to not operate in a certain way. So I'm just cool, especially in work, because that's usually the setting where it could be misinterpreted because they don't really know you personally. So there is one incident though at URI. One lady pissed me the fuck off at work, and I went into the stock room and I just unloaded one lovely blow into a box of cups.
Oh.
And I just sat there. Yeah. So, and a couple of people who like were behind me were like, "Oh," so I was like, "Hey, it's not me. I'm sorry." I just, yeah, but I had to learn how to keep that because it could have people like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with him? He's always angry and all that shit." Yeah.
So y'all was talking about your ladies getting mad over your.
Oh yeah, so we don't really get mad.
Stupidness.
Yeah. Like, we don't get mad at them. But
She's back from lunch, so
oh,
she
welcome.
had to catch up.
Welcome.
Thanks. I get any emails?
Nah, no emails. But there was a question that was left for you.
Oh boy.
Wow, that was smooth, Ben.
That was
Have I ever you, my friend? He's a smooth operator.
oh man.
Come on, act like you know.
Yeah.
But that ever happened to you,
She's
Jen?
Nigerian.
Is she?
Sade,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sade.
She's so beautiful.
Has that happened to you at some point though? Do you feel like you?
May I plead the fifth?
You're a little different though,
Fifth.
from the perspective that we were talking about, like where you may have gotten upset.
I'm sorry, my
Or,
client
I
has
hear you.
opted to plead the fifth.
God damn it, Darren! You're supposed to be on my side.
I'm sorry, she said the fifth.
You did. She
But
the defendant.
I wanted him to let him land his question so I can say it again. Though.
Okay.
Fuck it.
It was a good question.
No, answer the
No,
question.
because you have great questions.
You know, have you ever found that you just by probing as to why somebody said something that was nice went left?
I don't feel like Jen questions that. But she also
Let her answer.
No, she pleads the fifth.
Don't lead the witness.
I definitely plead the fifth.
She did. I'm sorry, Ben. I was stickler for the rules.
Yeah, you may step down.
Karen and
Fine.
Thank you, Your Honor. I hope you have a great day.
And then she's gonna walk out the court and be like, "This nigga asked me all this shit." Of course, I feel that way.
Think you crazy?
Right.
I hate y'all. Did we haven't talked about like what people are watching because I'm still kind of quarantined.
And fucking secure. Let's talk about the finale. I remembered, guys. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm here, guys. Come on, let's talk about it. Finale.
I wasn't ready.
Nope. Go.
I was not pleased with the finale.
Spoiler alert! Anybody who hasn't watched Insecure
Yes.
Fast
the
forward
entire
or
season,
something.
sorry.
Yeah.
Skip ahead 5 minutes.
They don't,
I'll just go back 5 minutes. I don't know what it'll do for you, but anyway, the finale. I was not pleased.
but before you finish that, no one's ever pleased on any finale of Insecure. It's hurtful, and I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this.
I don't like being left in the air of things.
You got.
It's
You need
always
the
a cliffhanger.
cliffhanger so they can have another season.
I know they got another season coming, but I feel like a lot of shows just need to stop when they think they shouldn't. If that makes sense.
I know what you mean.
Like
Don't
don't go too
yeah.
much. You might be on the top of the world now, but the next season you may fall.
And on a high note,
They call
yeah.
that jumping the shark when
Jumping
the show goes
shark.
too far.
Ah, yes. That's why I don't fuck with network TV shows because they do that a lot.
But that's not the case here. It's just every season. The thing is that you guys are fortunate to where you got to watch all the seasons in a row.
Yes.
So this is the fourth time I've been dealing with this shit, where it's like,
Really?
and you don't know how long they're gonna take before the next
Right.
season because the last season
Oh, and now
ended.
with coronavirus shit.
So now you guys are with us.
Damn.
Now you see why everybody all upset.
But I don't mind the cliffhanger though.
Okay.
Because I like time to discuss.
Yeah.
That's why like I felt bad for like some folks who were watching Game of Thrones. Fuck them. Game of Thrones just to catch up and binge and be caught up with everybody.
Yep.
We had the time after an episode, after the Red Wedding, to sit with it and
Son!
talk.
I was fortunate enough to pass that, so I was able just to keep going. But I remember it being 3 o'clock in the morning and me texting him like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, what the fuck?
Yeah. So sometimes you need time to sit with something for a little bit. It helps. It helps with conversation. You can speculate, blah, blah, blah. And then when they come back, you can see, how they did with it. But I don't mind it. So Darren or Jen want to give us the breakdown of what occurred.
Once again, spoiler alert. So Issa and Lawrence, they've been kicking it again. Mm-hmm. And they've been happy. Lawrence just got a new job. It was probably like 4 or 6 hours away, but they were still like cool. We're still gonna keep working through this and being in a relationship. She even told Nathan about being with her ex, and then in the end, the girl he was with before, Condola, comes up, says she's pregnant.
Shit.
So
Shit.
there's that. Tiffany had like a postpartum mental type
Which
situation.
I thought was dope that they showed.
Yeah.
It's an aspect of like mental health. Sorry, Chen.
No, it's cool.
Because I remember watching it and going like, I'm glad they did that.
Yeah.
Because it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of, I'm going to speak for myself. I was very clueless onto the whole postpartum period in general, not even like what could happen, to the point where I just thought, hey, all right, she's fine. She's fine. And so I thought it was super dope that they showed that like on a big screen, that it does happen to our black women and women in general, and that it is a very important thing to, you just can't like.
And that her husband was nice and supportive, and didn't try to come at her or anything like that. That was the whole thing, just showing a positive couple. The whole thing was great. So yes,
I have a movie idea that I've had for 2 years about postpartum and women, just to kind of shed more light on it. But I'm like, fuck, if I wasn't lazy. But I think it's a pretty good idea. But sorry, go ahead.
Probably a great idea. Yeah. Anything at this point, literally anything that brings light to it would be amazing.
Yeah. So sorry, Insecure.
So that was one of the subplots, and also Molly and Issa basically had officially broken up, kind of as friends. And at the very end, they showed them sitting down and having a conversation. And Molly and her boyfriend broke up, right?
I don't know. They didn't really say.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, though.
Yeah, because he's seeing that Molly got to work through some shit. But the thing that brought Issa and Molly together was Tiffany's postpartum episode, because she disappeared. They didn't know what happened. But fuck all of that.
How they went and found her.
But fuck all of that. I mean, don't fuck it, but fuck it. Okay. We talking about Lawrence.
Yeah.
I know, like, because you said describe the episode, then I said that part, and I'm like, wait, there was way more to the episode, Jen. Like, you just completely.
But that helps, because then in the end, Molly and Issa were cool because of that. So that was the catalyst. Ripple.
Jen,
a stone entered the river, Jen.
I'm sorry,
the
Jen.
Stone's name was Tiffany. Was that her name, Tiffany?
Yeah.
And the ripple allowed.
The whipple allowed.
Jen, you gotta see how this all connects in the greatest stratosphere.
It is connecting just once.
It's like a circle.
The circle is wound.
360 degrees.
Just 360
This is
degrees.
Baduism.
It's born underwater.
Mm-hmm. With $3.06.
Psst, you may laugh. She ain't do the math. Shit.
I just see Eric's face like
with two hats.
Right.
Yo, let me tell you something, Jack. So I sent my friends.
We gotta share that
video. I woke up in the morning. Erykah Badu had posted. Of course, I follow her on Instagram. Why wouldn't I? Right?
Yeah, duh.
And it was this video, and I can't even explain what it was because I don't.
It was confusion.
It was like if the word confusion could be a video, it was that. And it's like 6-something in the morning. I'm watching it like, what? And then the second half just gets a little crazier.
If you could believe a second half to something could get worse.
And it's only like a 30-second clip. And she's like...
And it feels far too long. I'm sorry.
It did. Was she dancing?
I don't know.
You know, I never watched it.
You
I don't be looking at shit, guys.
Watch it now.
Yeah. Actually, me and Darren are going to keep talking. And we turn your mic up and just kind of watch it.
Don't forget about Lawrence. Go.
Yeah. And Erykah had 2 fucking hats on. I said, once again, we called it.
Here we are. Are you watching it now? Not yet. Okay. So Lawrence, him have child come. So again, it's very easy to surprise Darren. And so of course I didn't see it coming. I knew the ball was gonna drop, the shoe was gonna drop, but for whatever reason I just didn't see it was this. As somebody who has 4 children,
You got mad kids, yo.
I'm going to say, Jen looks so scared. She's like, "Bim, stop looking at your phone and look at me."
I want to watch him. I want to watch him watching her, and I'm watching you, so you don't go out of line.
Should I wait until watch him? Because that's more important.
Okay.
No, so a part of me was like, okay, I guess knowing what I know now, you got this woman pregnant. She's having a kid without you. I'm like, just make the best of the situation. It's not that bad.
He's saying to get back with Condola.
I heard that.
No. I'm not saying
okay.
no. Get back with Condola. If that's not where you really want to be, then don't be there.
Okay. So what do you mean make the best of the situation?
So I think he's lucky enough. If you ask me like what should happen, I know you're not listeners, but you're just gonna get my opinion anyway. If Lawrence wants to be involved in his child's life, right? Mm-hmm. Tell Issa it's not gonna be that big of a deal.
What?
Darren, you bugging. Bro, you are bugging.
I wanted to let him land, but whoa.
It's gonna be fine.
Darren, what are you talking about?
I don't see why. Everybody's like, oh, wow, right? I think you can work it out.
What do you, Darren?
Issa can work it out with Lauren. If she really wants to be there, Mama there, P there, she'll make it work.
Okay, Darren. Do you really feel that way, huh?
I think she
just gloss over everything.
I'm not saying gloss over it, but I mean, I get that they're still maturing and figuring out their lives and stuff, and I know it's a lot to deal with.
You know, she knows Condola, right?
And that's why I led off this conversation with, as someone with 4 kids, I'm not saying gloss over the situation like it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Right.
I'm just saying, after you place all the cards on the table, it's okay. It can work.
A new massive development an element was introduced. I think they intentionally showed scenes of them just chilling on the couch like they used to and all that to completely disrupt everything that we knew and they were reintroducing to us with Issa and Lawrence. They were back to normal. Bro, he now has a baby with somebody else and works in another city. So ain't no normal. All that couch shit, cutesy wootsy shit that you were doing, now all of that is done. So now with this new thing, how is Issa now supposed to change the dynamic that she knows and loves to be able to accommodate a chick who's pregnant by her man that she was cool with and Lauren's working in another area?
Like what he was to call her, hey, can you go drop off some
Come
formula?
on. Oh, shit.
Because I'm not in town.
Oh, shit.
Baby hungry?
Yeah,
That is...
no, that. But I don't... It's not...
I was going to save Darren. So as a woman...
As a breastfeeder. Sorry, Jen. I didn't mean to hijack that.
That's cool. It's cool, brother. I just needed to save you for a second. The part that's heartbreaking for me is watching that. She's getting back with Lawrence. They're like in their just turned 30s. You know what I mean? So she's probably envisioning, okay, we got back together. We could probably get married. We can have kids. And now his firstborn child's not going to be with her. No matter what else happens in life, no matter what other circumstances are dealt them, he will always have his first child with another woman.
That she knows. Like, I think this adds it. If it was like some random chick that he had something with and he had gotten a call, maybe that eased it a smidge, but not that much. But she knows her. He was going back and forth on his phone when they were kicking it when he had just touched down. And she knew it was Condola. He was saying we got to have a conversation. So he was kind of going back and forth to see if something was missing. He finally settled with her. Oh, now here go this bitch again. You know what I'm saying? It's Yeah.
But Darren says it's not a big deal. So it's not a big deal. All I gotta do is shrug his shoulders and say it's not
What
a
you
big
mean?
deal.
It's a kid. You know, people have kids every day. B, what you mean?
I got 4 of them. It's no big deal. There's so much love. It's so sweet.
I can relate because when I was with my then girlfriend, let me see, how much time was it?
Oh boy. Everybody gets himself in trouble.
No, this is right after college. This is right before Dylan. When I found out that Dylan was on the way, I was involved in another relationship, but it was months separated. I had no idea. And I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna be born in 3 months. So I had to let who I was dating at the time know, and I totally understood all the emotions and shit that she went through because
Probably broke down, right?
yeah, she was not happy. She was look at Darren. He's like, what's the problem?
Darren's a wild boy.
You are wild, but I see your face. I see your
Stop
face.
looking at my face.
Don't look at my face when I'm thinking.
Right. You already know me.
Bro, she was not happy, and I couldn't say shit because I totally got it. Darren, imagine you with no kids, right? I know it's hard. You with no kids. I imagine you with no children, right?
Honestly, you've asked me later all day, babe.
I'm sorry, brother. Imagine you no kids. You meet the woman of your dreams.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, she's gonna have my kids. Bang, bang, bang. And imagine she finds out she's pregnant by the last dude she was dealing with. Does that change anything in your mind?
It does, but what I'm saying is, she's the woman of my dreams, and I don't know how I know this so quickly. After her just getting out of a relationship,
It happens. It happens.
I know this within 6 hours of meeting this woman.
Be in the fantasy land with me.
All right. I guess my mindset is like, if you want it to work, you'll make it work.
You can get to anything if magic made it. Right. Is that what you're saying, Darren? You and Ye's like, what's the problem? You
have never been on the same page with me like this before. Just want you to know. Say what you want, Drina, but
Darren just got pregnant by your own.
hey, I didn't say all that. My womb is empty. I didn't say that.
Darren,
Why do you have a woman?
I'm gonna send you guys something.
Oh no, we've triggered something.
You guys are my punishment.
So I don't know. I guess that's my thought, and I can say that now, knowing what I know about my life, and knowing what I know about life.
Right.
If you want it to work, if not to say that it's all on Issa, I understand there are a lot of different things, but if I'm 100% sure this is the woman of my dreams, that's who I want to be with, that's who makes me happy. If that is really true, then there has to be a way for me to work out this situation where I can tolerate it, or I can be happy with it, or whatever.
Well, yes, but that's not the situation that Issa's in. She's in a situation where she's got Nathan, who she's basically she had to choose between the two of them. She has a really strong connection with both. She chose Lawrence, and even still, they're not saying, "Oh, we're in a relationship." They're still kind of like we're kicking it. You know what I mean? So it's not in the situation of that you know this is the person of your dreams. You know this person that you really want to try with. But now you're like, do I really want to try? Is it worth the effort?
That's why. I mean, I don't mean to make it sound like it's so simple. Just most things are simple in my head. Let's be honest.
Yeah, well, you know.
But I just mean.
What's the big deal about coronavirus?
I just didn't like people's reactions. But what I do mean is that
Jen, don't ever send me anything or us anything during
Oh,
the
you're watching
podcast
it finally.
again.
I see it's flashing
not the
your
Badu
eyes.
thing. She sent something else just now. Don't send us anything no more. See, now Darren's
I want to see. But what I'll try to continue to say, I'm so nosy. But I'll try to continue to say.
Fucking Jen, I swear to fucking.
Come on, babe.
Don't send anything during the
Audio
recording.
podcast. Keep talking.
Right.
In my BIM voice.
You guys are doing great in my big voice.
Audio podcast.
But I guess if you're really serious about it working, maybe, and I'm okay. Maybe she doesn't know that yet. Maybe when she told him, "You make me happy, and this is what I want." So maybe it's the situation is more like the fact that he's gonna have a baby is that fact bigger than your love for him,
right,
or smaller?
And that's the conundrum.
And that's where I'm like, in my head, I'm like, well, if that's really the one, like you just said, like the last scene, then you'll be able to work this out. Like you'll be able
I
to
don't think
figure
she
it
said
out.
she wouldn't try.
No, I know.
But, it's
But you
still-
guys are
it's-
like-
but it's still disappointing as fuck.
Yeah.
It is.
It's still very hurtful.
Yeah, and I'm with you, Darren, because in my situation,
Boy.
she ended up staying with me still. I'm going to give you a moment. Let it breathe. Yep. There it is. Jen posted something very inappropriate in our group chat.
And you will not.
And I
see it.
won't say the source either because it makes it that
What
much
is this?
more.
God! All right.
I have this effect on people, you know, and it's not good. It's not bad. It's just a thing.
And that's why I was cussing her, Darren. That's why I was cussing her. Oh, fuck.
I don't need you
But
niggas.
in my situation, she stayed with me, even though she was upset and all that stuff. And now I got a kid on the way. She stayed with me. And I feel like if I was super serious about it, because I've dated women with kids, that was cool. So I think if I was really into someone and she told me, yes, it would be difficult.
Yes.
But if I knew that I was into her, we'll figure it out.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the baby that's the problem. It's the disappointment
Right.
of now
Oh.
the future that I envisioned completely
it's no
is
longer a
impossible.
thing.
And they set it up lovely.
They did.
They had scene after scene of them on the couch in different positions and all. Well, different positions. But being cozy and then in a different place where Lawrence is actually employed and
Yep.
Issa got her. She's still the landlady and doing her hustle. And then boom, baby. Sheesh.
Like even in the earlier season when the season ended and they made it look like he proposed or whatever and they were getting married. Even you've already seen the scenes.
Yeah.
You've seen the pictures. You know what I mean? And even that was a season finale where it ended and it was what was it, like a dream or something?
Oh, that's right. Oh, wow. Yes, you guys had to sit with that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
A lot of abuse.
That's a lot of abuse. Dear Issa.
Dearest Issa.
I'm gonna write that shit in cursive, yo. That's how you know you mean it.
By candlelight. That's what's up. Don't send no more shit during the podcast. Yo.
Very good show, though. I was
Love the show.
after we finished. It's very. I think it's super smart of them to incorporate things that are in our black culture and in our daily lives that we just don't talk about, that we gloss over because we think it's not a big deal or it doesn't happen or yada 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 yada. And I think a show that big and bringing light to those issues is super dope. So good job, Issa.
Yeah, and she shows that capture culture from a region. They capture California, or at least that part of California, really well. And even in the music, like the fact that she had Vince Staples perform on that Block Party one. Big artists out west. They had Sir on one of the episodes. They were talking about Sir. He signed to TDE. He's from the West Coast, so he makes dope music. Like,
The murals of Nipsey and Kobe and stuff.
the murals, the East African restaurant that they had, just incorporating that different culture. It shows us the West Coast versus what I saw as a kid, fucking drive-bys and shit. So I love
shooting from the car.
into a house.
I'm rubbish.
Yeah, driving and shooting.
Driving rubbish.
So I love how they did that, and the music. The music's always on point
Something
on
you
the
said
show.
drying rubbers for a minute.
Say what now?
Because when you want to reuse them and you flip them inside
Come
out,
on now.
you hang them on the clothesline.
Throwback.
Call it drying rubbish.
Glad we found out that name for that because that was killing me.
So that was Insecure.
This show is stupid.
That was Insecure wrap up.
Yeah, wrap up in the drying rubbish.
Lawrence, wrap it up next time.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Lawrence. Did Issa give him a gift though? Yikes.
Oh man, yikes indeed.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh fuck. What else we got? I'm cool to being a short pod if we ain't got none. The world's on fire. Oh, so watch list shit. I don't know. Did I tell you I was watching a lot of Kung Fu?
Did
A lot
you
of
see
Kung Fu.
the president said Kung Flu in a press conference?
Again?
Again? I mean, the last time when he said it, it was like in the White House and the Asian
Yeah.
reporter overheard it. But this is in an actual press conference. He's like, the Kung Flu.
Yeah, I swear.
He's like, if Bill Cosby died and reincarnated into a pile of mashed potatoes, it'd be Donald Trump. The Kung Flu is really bad.
Yo,
the jelly pudding.
He's
Okay.
saying so many things that are just like,
Grabbing by the pussy. The jelly pudding.
we're gonna have over 1 million people that want to come to this rally.
Oh my god.
The Kung Flu is the pussy.
So I've been watching a lot of kung fu. Did you watch any of the Ip Man or IP Man
A
movies?
couple of them. 2 of them,
Bro, within, I don't know how many, I watched all 4.
of course.
In addition to the other movie that gentleman did, it was on Amazon or whatever. But I'm inspired. Look at you. To do what? Darren's concerned for
Oh,
me.
dear.
No, I'm interested in it. Prior to watching Ip Man, the Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
His fighting style
Yep.
in that movie when Sherlock was doing whatever. I was like, yo, what is this? So he was on a Rogan podcast and he said he did a lot of Wing Chun in preparation for that.
You're
practice
literally
saying
speaking
that.
like you're
Yeah.
literally
That's how you
speaking
say
Chinese
it.
to me. I don't know what you're saying.
Wing Chun.
Any of the words. I don't know any of the words you just said. So I'm just gonna be on my phone till you're done.
It's
Anyway.
okay, babe. I'm here.
Thanks,
I'm,
brother.
I just, you said Wing Chun with such woof.
He's on that Google Translate early with me, huh? I thought I was alone out there in these streets.
I watch the movies with the subtitles, so I hear them. So I want to hear how they deliver. I don't want no
How
English
they
dub.
deliver.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no English dub. That's trash.
right.
Yeah, I can read. So lo and behold, he's the master, right? Ip Man is the master of Wing Chun. So I'm like, yo, that's a dope combat style. I like it. I always wanted to do some kind of discipline of what, Darren? What?
Are you gonna,
What?
I'm letting you land like Jen did to me.
Nah,
earlier.
so when my leg is better, I'm gonna look into, seeing about that, man.
Wait, what? You want to do kung fu?
Wait,
Yeah.
you can't pop back in like that. You said it was a foreign language to you,
And now she won't come back.
Because I heard the part when he started speaking English, but when his leg come back, he want to do something. What you finna do, my nigga, when your leg comes back?
I'm not fighting anybody. I just want to train.
You're fighting
Okay.
yourself.
I'm fighting myself.
you want to train.
I want to train.
So like you're gonna take like adult classes?
No children
Aye,
classes.
Jay-Z.
The
Nigga Jay-Z.
karate class. Yeah, Thai ball.
Wait.
I got it. Good job.
I just wanted to make sure,
Thank you.
like this is where our midlife crisis is walking us.
Darren, it's about fitness.
Is it about fitness?
Yeah, it's about fitness.
Fitness
And
crisis in your midlife.
that's why I don't tell y'all shit.
No, babe.
So I don't tell
No,
y'all
no,
shit.
no, no.
Nah, I thought this was a safe space.
Karate.
No, not karate, nigga. Wing Chun. This guy, man, it's racist, bro. What the fuck? Jeez.
You think just because?
It's racist, bro. This is sensitive times. Y'all just talking.
My bad. All right.
In the movie, they dealt with racial
Yes,
injustice the same as us.
Yeah, yes.
Damn it.
I'm going back to your training. Have you done any research into it yet?
Darren, I'm glad you asked. Apparently, there is a place in Rhode Island where the master there,
East meets West.
his master trained with another master that trained with
This
Master
sounds like
Ip,
it sounds like a pyramid
He's
scheme.
past his shut up, Jen.
or a lineage.
I was gonna say, or a tradition.
Right.
You won't get to meet my master. You meet my master.
This is like the dragon, Bruce Leroy. And the master was a computer with fortune cookie things.
Really?
You never saw Bruce Leroy, Last Dragon?
No.
What?
I know.
Jen!
It's one of Issa's favorite movies. It's in the show, remember?
Darren, you seen it?
Long time ago, yes,
Okay.
yes.
That was concerned. Oh, you never saw it, Jen?
You're
Really?
gonna have
Are you surprised after all this time that she hasn't seen a movie?
But it's from the 80s. She's seen movies from the
I
80s.
didn't. Only 80s movies that I seen. I remember seeing was Gods Would Be Crazy and Coming to America.
You saw more than one Eddie Murphy movie from the 80s.
I know, but those are the ones that I like remember.
So you saw Eddie. You
Because
only
I-
know Eddie.
only know Eddie. Why you treat me like animal?
You never saw no Schwarzenegger movies in the 80s?
No, I'm sure I did, but I don't remember them like Terminator or whatever. Yeah.
Stallone, you saw Rocky.
Yeah.
See, you saw Rambo.
Not so sure about Rambo.
Come on.
I never wanted to see it.
What about Cobra?
He nigga had a whole crossbody bag of bullets. The fuck?
Ah. You know they just made one like a year ago or 2 years ago?
I'm just thinking like,
A Rambo?
Yeah, I watched it.
Who was Rambo?
Stallone.
No.
Yes, I watched it.
No.
It was bad. I don't know. I watched it. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Y'all making fun of me. Anyways, yeah.
No, oh, we were trying
Bim's doing kung fu.
not kung fu, Jen.
What is it?
Wing Chi.
Wing Chun.
Chung, sorry.
Yeah, it is a type of kung fu, but yeah.
I go back to me.
Yo, whatever, man. But yeah, no, I was interested.
I mean, it's dope.
I hate y'all.
No, I really mean it. It's dope. It's dope that you are interested in something.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go partake in it and
Why
see what it's
not?
about. You know, and maybe it'll help you. You know, focus.
Yeah, you got to focus on your chi.
Because I was
and,
gonna say you like to meditate, don't you?
No, I tried it. How many times did I try it? 5 or 6 times.
May help with that.
And it was,
Really intense.
yeah, it's tough to fucking settle your brain, man. Like, I was like, first thing in the morning, I'm going to do this before I do anything else. And I did it 5 or 6 times. And it was helpful, but I'd just rather be in bed. I'd much rather be in bed. Yeah.
Concentrate on the sleep in the back of my eyelids.
Fam. So, yeah. But you guys like to make fun of me, so I'm not sure.
No,
Darren.
Thank you for letting us know that
Okay.
your passion is.
So watch IP Man or Ip Man, people, if you're
No,
interested
because
in
it's gonna
Kung
make
Fu.
you crazy.
What? I'm crazy?
No,
It's okay.
no,
No.
No,
no,
it's all right.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm
I
just
had,
posting something on my story.
Oh,
I had
shit.
2 things, and I
Go ahead.
remember neither one of them.
Oh, come on, Darren.
And it's one of those thoughts that keep like it comes in your brain and then goes back out. So it's like pew pew, and it's like, oh yeah,
Like what? Say that again. It's like pew pew.
it's like pew pew.
Is that what you're trying to do, Bim?
Whoa, what? Oh, my God. Yo, Jen. You're on timeout. You're on timeout, my
That
friend.
was good.
No, it wasn't good, Darren.
Good.
I told you guys I'm doing stock shit, right?
Yes.
So I
That
was.
you have got my wife into as well, and yeah, she's doing good with it. At least so I say.
Yeah, it's good to learn. It's
We've lost everything.
So let me tell you. So it's good to get into. So what I figured is, maybe I shouldn't say this part, but if you have time,
Don't invest in dildos. That's the part that he wasn't saying.
whoa, huh?
Actually, you probably should.
I was gonna say you should invest in the dick like that. The toy dick.
dear.
Like if you would have invested in dildos in March, you probably would have came up. No pun intended. Right now.
That was double,
Brilliant.
triple,
Brilliant.
quadruple.
That's brilliant, Joe.
That's good.
All right, proceed.
So yeah,
is.
the stock thing, long term stocks. But I was introduced or learned a little bit more about day trading, which means like you purchase a stock same day, you get some gains, you sell it, and now I truly understand why stockbrokers and if you watched Wolf of Wall Street and all that shit, why they do cocaine. That shit is intense. It's fucking scary.
You did it?
Yes.
The cocaine
wow.
or the
Oh, day trading, but the cocaine's coming.
hey.
No, because so like for example, it's all volume, right? So there could be a stock, like we were talking about the penny stock. So if I buy a stock that's 75 cents, and then it goes up to $1 2 hours from when I bought it, it can mean something if I buy enough shares. So if I buy 10,000 shares of that, that's a damn good return on money that I had already. Right, so that's the scary part with day trading. You doing the math?
Yeah.
I think see, I don't know, but I know it's a lot of money.
I want to say 2,500.
Off of 10,000 that you already had, you put in for a couple hours, took out, bang. So
I could be wrong though.
something like that. There's more money than what you had.
Yeah.
So with day trading, I've been putting a couple $100 because I'm trying to make it turn into something and putting it into something to hopefully flip it around in a couple hours. Yeah. And I just stare and I'm scared. And because you're seeing it dip a few cents after you bought it or a few dollars after you bought it, then you have to try to wait. And it's like, do I sell now or do I wait? Now the movie Trading Places means something completely different to
With
me
the
now.
orange juice.
I have to watch it again.
Wait. Continue. I want to know how this played out for you.
Oh, so some wins, some losses, but it came to mind just now because I'm losing right now, and I was nervous about. I was nervous about this one. I bought 1,500 shares or something, and because so just like in Trading Places. They had a meeting today, our earnings meeting. Relax. Hey, I didn't say the dollar amount. I'm not going to lose my house. But I don't like losing money, period. So
You just got that Kentucky
put your mic back on.
It's on.
Go ahead. I just got what?
You just got that Kentucky bluegrass. You can't
Well,
be
not
losing
all
it.
the way, but yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to lose it. So I bought, because you have to, it's a risk, right?
Yeah.
If I buy this one at 27 cents a share,
Yeah.
if it goes up to $1, I'm cool.
You're good.
I just made a good amount off of this bread. Mallet that shit.
Oy.
Is it like 15 cents?
Jesus
I'm like,
in hell.
I can't sell yet. The market's not open. I can't. So now I have
You're
to
forced
wait
to wait.
until 9:30 in the morning.
But at that point, won't you just stay in to see what it does for the day?
I'm gonna try, but if I keep losing money, I'm hemorrhaging. I have to stop the bleeding at some point. So I see why someone would do a line to prepare for this fucking man. Now imagine you doing that because stockbrokers will do it on behalf of a company. When we have our 401ks,
Got it. Yeah.
somebody's managing the different investments that we're in. So someone, there's a show called Billions on Showtime. If you're a nerd about this kind of shit, you should watch it. It's very dope. But someone is on behalf of the company saying, we're going to put company X into all these stock options to make money for the people that work for the company. If they aren't doing a good job, your 401k takes a hit. So if the overall market is doing shit, everyone goes down. But if they are a little aggressive or specific, your company can lose a shit ton of money in the market because somebody made a bad decision.
Yep.
So I guess what I'm saying is legalize cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben, for that riveting speech.
Hey, guys, I'm here all night.
It took a lot of turns, but eventually the GPS brought us back home.
Yeah, day trading is scary, but you can make some good bread. So my goal is, if I could do that on the side, right? And if you make $200 a day,
Don't
day
mind
trading.
me, my leg fell asleep.
Oh, fix it.
Are we born to? Your legs born with us.
If you could make like $200 day trading a day, that's a part-time job during business hours. So that's my goal, to try to bring in some kind of revenue. Darren, what is up? Don't look at her.
I'm trying so hard. All in my head, I'm thinking like, she said her legs are asleep, so why is her hands moving all about? I don't know, but
Neither here nor there.
Because if you're gonna stretch, then you stretch.
yeah, but
You don't just half-ass it stretch. You might as well get it all.
Get it
up.
all out
but
there.
your feet didn't move.
We all did. I was stretching. You couldn't see because I was standing up.
Okay.
Oh, someone else talk about something.
You know what I mean?
Oh
You
my
had a
god.
good stretch there.
Is there anything going on this weekend? You crazy
No,
kids.
niggas, COVID's still happening.
Not everywhere, clearly.
So,
See, Darren's going out.
no, hell no. I ain't
You
going
know,
out.
whitewater wrapped in
Oh, the Father's Day gift I got.
Oh.
My father gave me.
Your daddy gave you a gift?
He gave me some.
You be getting your daddy a gift?
So you usually get them gift cards, or what I was doing for a couple of years in the bag of shit, I would like
Making a coupon?
I would take an index card and be like, good for one free breakfast with my son, and I would give it to him, and then he
Wow.
would forget about it.
You bastard.
But we would do that to each other.
Wow.
So, but now we just give cards. But he actually hauled off and he got me this super professional fishing rod.
Wow.
I'm gonna show it to you guys. when you leave it.
Fishing?
A fit like a really good. I don't know
Who
what.
he stole it from?
Remember that time you used to selling his car?
Your dad fishes?
My cousin does. I don't know what that has to do with my dad.
So where your dad stole it from?
I don't know.
His cousin.
Listen, I'm not supposed to. So I get this fishing rod, and I know like maybe 5 out of 500 about swimming, and fishing. Sorry, I don't know where my head is. I know where it is. So, I'm like, well, I guess I got to take up fishing now. Like,
Right.
I guess I have to. So I'm
Last
really.
week it was golf.
right.
What have I become?
This one's doing kung fu. Like, what's happening? What the fuck is happening? They want to question
Jay,
me.
Evolution.
Yo.
Growth.
They want to question me for stretching.
Centered.
This is why women live longer.
Yeah, facts.
Sorry, go ahead. Now you take up fishing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I'm like, what bait do I get? Like, but Google knows I don't talk about shit like this, and the Google's like,
Nah.
all right, do you mean eating or something like that? But
Seafood restaurants?
right? So and apparently you could fish,
Oh, right over there?
Yeah, have you seen
At the
people
beach down the
walking?
street from me.
Yeah. So I'm like,
On the other side of the field.
yeah, shut up. So I'm like, I guess I have no excuse not to do this now. So Saturday morning,
No, you're not.
I'm gonna try to go fishing
They-
with my boy.
Which
Right,
okay.
either one of them.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Just try it by myself first.
You,
I don't think you
imagine
should go by yourself either. I don't know. I don't know. There's no good answer.
yeah. Because say like, oh, you get one, and then one of the boys
And then
just
what?
wanders off. Then you have to decide the big catch, or the catch of the day, or your child, and the rod just goes. It's a very difficult position to be in.
You're absolutely correct, my friend. So I'm not doing anything this weekend.
Nieves, what up, yo? She just let me know that the Roots Picnic, they're doing a virtual experience on Saturday, June 27th. So I've never been to a Roots Picnic.
I wanted to go and I've never been either.
I've heard amazing things, and check out the lineup. Her, Lil Baby, Roddy Ricch, SZA, Kirk Franklin, Jesus, Snow Allegra, whom I love, D Nice, who's been killing it, Polo G, G Herbo, Music Soul Child, Earth Gang, and they got a bunch of other appearances.
Music Soul Child.
Yeah.
That's
So, and this is all going to be virtual performances, obviously. But Saturday, June 27th. There's a link. Look it up. Google it if you want to see it. But yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern. So I think that's what I'm doing Saturday night. Roots Picnic.
Cool. And that reminds me of the verses coming up that you shared with us.
Yeah, man. What's up,
Jada
Darren?
Kiss
Music
and
Soul
Fab.
Child. I'm sorry.
He's still
Music Soul Child. This is dumb.
Doom, 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 doom.
His name shouldn't be that because he's not a child. But then in my head I said, well, how old is this? Is a soul child? Is it different from a from a human?
Can your third eye be too open?
yes, yes, Jen. That is it. Yes, it's Darren's third eye has dilated too much.
I was
We
like,
need
what?
an emergency.
In my head I was like, maybe it's like 400 years old, a soul child. All right.
But it's almost like, when do you drop the Lil from your name, right?
Exactly.
Why did you put that in the first place?
So
Why do
it's-
so many people use Lil? And why do they all spell it with the apostrophe?
Yeah.
Like,
What the apostrophe got to do with
there's like
this?
17 other Lils before you. And why did you say, oh, this is clever? I'm Lil too.
That's what changes it.
I'm Lil too. And I'm going
Lil
to make
with
it.
something
Let's
else.
take the apostrophe out. Leave it alone. So yes, I'm sorry to steal your thunder. Jada Kiss.
No, that was
and-
Bim's thunder.
and
I just said it.
That's something for everybody. Well, Darren probably ain't gonna watch it.
It's
I'll
gonna,
watch it.
that's going to be party music.
I watch it. I
That's gonna be
like
good.
Jada.
Yeah, we were talking about it in the group chat with the fellas. Who would come out on top if Jada does his Rough Rider and Bad Boy shit? Fab's gonna have a long day. But when you're just looking at their own solo shit,
Yeah.
that's Fab all day. If it's just Jada Kiss solo shit versus Fab solo, it's Fab easily to me at least. But it's gonna be dope.
Reminds me, one of you guys asked the people to ask us something, and then none of us looked. So
Was it me? Was it Darren?
It was
must be
probably
Darren.
That was me.
So
Did people?
yeah, people
Oh
responded.
wow.
Way to follow up, Darren.
It just hit me.
What
I'm
was
like,
it? What was asked?
ask us something. We'll answer if we feel like it.
When did you did that?
Today,
Earlier in the day.
I don't be looking at shit.
No.
I just happened to see it. I was like, oh
wow.
shit,
And he forgot.
and then he forgot. So it just hit me just now. You said Roots Picnic, the Davidson, and I don't know why that. Anyway,
Let it happen. Let Jesus work.
okay. Cousin asked, when will we go live again? Why do people want us to go live, yo?
It was
They want to
fun.
see disaster.
They do want to see a disaster.
No, I don't think they want to see disaster. I think they like feel like they're in the conversation.
And when we did
Yeah.
it,
Sorry.
like not really a lot, but when we had folks join us on Zoom, that was fun. So maybe we could think of a way to incorporate
Zoom.
somebody jumping in. But I would want to keep the video piece too. I
Yeah,
would
well,
want.
certainly.
Yeah,
could do
so
that.
maybe we can figure that one out.
Yeah, we'd all need had that.
I have one.
Yeah, you got to figure out how we would.
Yeah, I already got that taken care of.
All right.
Mail to mail.
Boy.
It's the type of wire, Bim. Calm, settle down.
Boy.
It's a mail connection to a mail connection.
Oh, I know.
Next.
Don't worry.
The next one. You're not on the road to the fallopian tube.
Stop it, Jen, because unless you're gonna share,
The next question says, which restaurant are you looking forward to sitting down and eating at when this is all over?
Literally any buffet.
this
Wow.
guy is risky.
I miss
He
buffets.
is risky.
Listen,
You like
I'm
Russian
not-
roulette too?
Listen, I am not gonna go into a
Oh.
German festive place, right? I'll grab,
all
but
German-
I miss being able to sit in a booth with my family. Sometimes they put us in like 2 or 3 tables put together. So many of us.
Big family, we get it.
Yeah.
Mad kids.
Right? And I just want to go up and just have my choice of anything. Maybe it's just a choice thing. Maybe it's just I like choice.
Yeah. I was craving Antonio's the entire quarantine, and for the first time since quarantine, I got it the other day. I don't really care for my son took me to that diner.
Oh, shit.
Actually, that experience was different because they had all booths blocked off. There weren't a lot of people there, but they had way more staff than they needed. So they must be like losing money, but I guess they just want to be open. But I'm cool as long as the food is good. I eat at home. I don't really care about
We're
being
not
out.
really answering the question asked of us.
Oh, but yeah, Antonio's. I was craving Antonio's. I got me some Antonio's. But if it was to be a restaurant, I want bang for my buck, but I don't want a buffet. So I'd say probably the Italian restaurant around my way. They give us big portions. Marchetti's.
I keep hearing about it, but I never actually been.
Oh,
Huge portions.
Yes,
huge.
So their lobster ravioli is to die for.
To
Look
die
at
for.
them. Look at them.
Lobster raviolis to
To
die
die
for.
Yeah, no, they're good. Jen?
Jen, yeah.
My answer would have been Lux, but
Ooh. But
it's not.
you a vegan now?
No. So I don't know. Yeah.
You're not a big restaurant person like that, though.
No, I never
Yeah.
have been. I mean, even when I was a little kid, and my mom, she's such a sweet lady. She always wanted to do nice stuff for us. Like, you know how, especially African or foreign parents, there's always food at home.
Hey, Darren, did you get that experience? Okay.
Of course he did. Come on.
Oh, it pained me everything. There's burgers at home. We would eat it with Wonder Bread.
You don't know how to
It's
eat a
not
burger.
the same.
Sad.
It's not the
They don't
same.
make burgers in Africa. You don't know how to do this.
don't know how to do
You
it.
gotta get a whole different
Hey, you
kind
put
of
some
bread.
peppers there. So, Mom, it doesn't taste like a McDonald's cheeseburger.
You know, all hope is lost when your arms lose it.
He said put some pepper.
Yeah, I'm like,
But that's some real shit.
I don't even want this.
They grind up the tomato and the onion. Smear that shit on the bun. That's not ketchup.
Maddox said, this one will even be better than that one. Okay, Mom.
You know why? Because as a parent now, this is what I survive off of now. We have food at home with a Nigerian accent. It's just like as a parent, it's like, yo, I've had Big Macs. It's nothing. Like it's,
I can make it way.
I can make it so much better.
I got real onions and pickles.
Right. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
So my mom would always try to treat us. You know,
Uh-huh.
like on Fridays she like orders Pizza Hut or something.
Oh, okay.
And so she always wanted to take us out to eat. And I would get so angry. But I'm like, you can't get angry because she's trying to be nice.
Yeah.
So I would go, but I would not be happy. So they used to come back
How
to
old were you?
my whole childhood.
Okay.
Wow, so
So-
you just knew that when your shit.
Yeah, so like back to the whole KFC thing. On Middle Spring, there used to be a KFC buffet.
There was. Oh, shit.
And
Oh.
she would get so excited to take us to the KFC buffet. And I would get so mad because I couldn't stand KFC. And I can't stand buffets. I've never been able to. So now I got to
The whole time I'm like, this is amazing.
I'm thinking of Darren. I'm like, I wish Darren could experience it. I'm like, everyone else on the planet is happy to be here. And here you are,
Man.
ready to go home, eat some rice. Like,
Yo.
some cereal, actually. That's what I really want.
So
Cereal,
you've been a homebody, huh?
some oodles and noodles. What the fuck? What is chicken? No, I don't want this. So, yeah. So, the point was that I've never been a big restaurant person.
Nuggets.
I like fast food, but I don't like...
Because you can bring it home. Yeah.
That's where my TV's at. Yeah.
No, it's true. And you come, you can kick your shoes off, be right there. You don't got to drive home after.
But as an adult, dating, I like the experience of dating. So, I like going out to eat as a date.
Because you don't
you get to-
have to pay.
I was like,
Because you have to pay with vagina.
what?
Is this why you like it? No, because you get to have a conversation with the person that you like. And like in the house, people could just be quiet. People just are quiet, watching TV, doing other stuff, you know? So it's like,
I like free stuff.
So I like going on dates sometimes. So
fuck.
I like going out to eat more now than I did as a young person.
Are there a lot more questions? Because we're super over time.
Are we? I kind of felt it, but I didn't want to look back.
I
Well, there's
looked
only
and I
one
said, oh, shit.
more.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I know we're missing a lot of stuff.
What's your favorite sound?
Whoa.
And I don't think any of us have a. answer.
But we can
So
think
you
of one.
I don't mean like the sound of scratching your balls.
What's your favorite sound?
Sound system, like dancehall reggae.
She's stupid. And she's stupid. She knows that she's doing what she's doing, and I hate it because she's good at it.
What are you talking?
Shut up!
Always get in trouble for doing nothing. It was a question, and I'm not being racist, but it was our Jamaican friend who asked, "What's your favorite sound?" So
Wait, that changes it then. That changes it.
Oh, it's
I'm
Jamaican
sorry.
friend?
I'm sorry. Yeah, Miss Sorry friend. Yo, wait.
Sorry,
hold on.
Red.
Wait, so it's different. It's different. It's a
So
different
it's
question.
your DJ.
Listeners,
That's
it's a
what I'm
different.
trying
It's a
to-
different
I
question.
tried to tell y'all, but y'all want to keep
You, we
talking.
didn't get the
me.
context. We didn't get. I'm sorry, I yelled at you.
That was the only time in my life.
I thought like sound. Like I like the sound of popcorn.
And that's why I'm like, don't say nothing dumb. Like, scratch it. Like, I'm trying to explain to the question.
It's too late. Should have led that way.
You said popcorn.
Now I'm really thinking, like, what's my favorite sound?
I had an answer.
What's the answer?
It was popcorn. But if the other one,
Popcorn is your favorite in 2 out of 5 senses. That's pretty big.
because I know what it leads to.
Is it your favorite smell?
If it's kettle corn,
So it's your 3 out of 5 senses favorite answer is popcorn?
yeah,
Whoa.
yeah,
You are popcorn, my friend.
yeah. Because as I'm doing it on the stovetop, oh, you can smell it. But when I'm hearing that, I know what's coming. Oh dear, that little salt. Oh man, yeah. But what's your favorite sound, Jen?
I'm trying very hard to think. All I'm thinking of sounds I don't
Wait. Was it sound like sound, or was it sound like sound?
I think it was like, brr, brr, brr.
What's yours?
You know what I'm talking about, air horns. Brr, 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 brr.
We have to clarify. Can somebody text her? See?
Speaking of, Kingston 8Ts.
Yay!
Shout out. I got my Shiro shirt. Bim got his Protect Black Women shirt. Also,
right. As I'm not protecting Jen and yelling at her.
He told her to shut up in the
I
force.
did, and I regret it. I thought
With
she was
that
being
shirt
silly.
on. What a very
Oh, my
contradicting
God.
situation to be in.
Dickhead. Oh, man.
this is almost as bad as when you were screaming 9. Almost bad.
I forgot
That was
he
bad.
did
Why you
that.
got to bring up old
I
shit?
forgot he did
Stop it.
I'm just.
I didn't. Oh.
Because
Just,
you
I
don't
want
listen.
I want you to appreciate just the setup of this. He's wearing a shirt that says "Protect Black Women."
Darren, we heard
And
you
then
though. But we heard you.
He was here,
But we heard
I couldn't
you,
even
though.
look that way, Jen. I had to, like someone. I'm watching somebody be abused, and I just gotta look down at my feet. Hope it's not happening.
Good. This show is scripted. We had this written before I wore the shirt.
And you listen,
So,
you listen to it.
this is scripted
So-
shows like wrestling.
What were we just talking about?
I don't know.
Favorite sounds?
Oh yes.
The sound of music.
So you were just saying because we were listening to a mix.
Oh, wait. No. I was giving shout outs.
Oh yes. There you go.
Also, shout out to Bibiana at Hair by B at Bibiana's Glam Shop. I'm going to finally get my hair done this weekend.
Hey.
So that's awesome. Also, shout out to Eva
Yep.
at Pop Tales 2020.
Yep.
If you want to get your adult popsicles on,
Yes.
you know what I mean? DM her, hit her up. She has 4th of July specials this weekend.
Very
I
good
got
stuff.
some, I think they were watermelon mojito ones a couple weeks ago. They were
You
very
would.
delicious.
Wow,
They had.
Bim again.
She had Henny ones for Father's Day.
And nobody got me one.
I feel like
What, Darren?
I feel nothing.
Shout out to Makiba.
Hey, I'm
Kiva's
excited.
Crabs
For a
last
sample
week.
sale this weekend.
Last week she also had a sale. Look at me. On Father's Day weekend, I bought food for my mom and my lady from Makiba.
We get,
Darren?
I got a black friend. Yeah, keep going.
But it was very delicious. That was my first time catching Kiba when I was around for the
Oh,
sale.
she sells out so fast.
So damn quick. I didn't know she had it like that, Jack.
Yo, I'm excited to try. I feel like a jackass for not trying sooner.
And I seen how you ordered it.
I did.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
Yes, you know what?
But we'll have to wrap after that because we're right.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. Damn.
If you stuck with us this long,
Thank you.
Thank you
very much.
Find us on social media.
Oh, good job. Yeah, go ahead, Jen.
On Instagrams at Please Delete This PLSDEL. Sorry, that was too fast. PLSDELTHIS. On Facebook, it's Please Delete This. On Twitter, it's the same as Instagram. Find us on YouTube and subscribe because we got some cool videos up there.
Yes.
There's short clips, long clips, full episodes, all of them,
Yeah.
all 100 something, whatever.
Yeah.
And listen to us on your favorite streaming podcast platforms:
Yeah.
Spreaker, Spotify,
Yeah.
iHeartRadio, Google.
Yes.
Something I'm missing. iHeartRadio. I said that already.
I think so.
Podcast app. I think.
Wherever you listen to podcasts, just search.
Yeah. If
Everywhere
you already
but
listened to
Tidal.
us.
Everywhere but
Oh,
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
Sorry. Randomly, somehow Tom Hanks is on the flyer for the Roots picnic. So yeah.
I feel like Chet did that.
So I'm definitely tuning in now.
Shout out to Salita Soap. If you need soap, buy soap from Salita Soap.
Or beard oil, or beard butter, or some. She has some
Beard
oil
powder
thing.
today.
Yeah, that pot. Yeah,
Some
yeah.
rose oil and
Oh no, that's some different. I saw the powder. She was saying if you're
Good
gonna
for your beard?
if you're gonna have a beard, you know what I mean, do the whole thing.
what?
Yeah.
You thought Nathan, huh?
Nathan.
I didn't think of Nathan. Stop.
Oh,
Well, no, I don't mean like because yeah. Okay.
you guys were talking about something though before the shout outs. What was it? No? No one remembers? We're doing great. We're doing great, guys.
I still have this one thought that like won't come out. It's here and it's like
Because you can't.
You wanted to talk about this. It's not coming down the elevator.
It's
So-
about favorite sounds.
Oh yes,
shit,
yes,
wow.
yes, yes.
Answer the question.
I don't have a favorite,
I
especially
can't-
since I haven't been out in so long.
But I'm still confused. Which sound?
I think they meant DJ
Oh, okay. So when the one we were just listening to, you said he's part of
King Midas.
King Midas. Okay.
Who is he? Polish?
Yes,
Oh yeah.
But there's also
there's lots of sounds.
this man sounds.
So
I don't
we
even
can't
know,
even
yo.
can't answer that.
It's tough, man. It is tough because then some just like sometimes you have an off night. Some nights you just kill it where that mix is ill and the DJing is fire on it. Yeah, I don't. It's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough, and I don't be outside.
and I like the sound of a nice sharp pencil writing on a piece of paper.
That is killing me right now.
Really?
It's like a-
Yeah, I can hear it. It's torture right now. I can't.
No, I know what you can
Yeah.
hear. Favorite sound.
Oh, Jen. Ah.
You're a maniac.
Maybe silence.
Did you get any of that on Father's Day?
No.
Did you want that on Father's Day?
No, oddly enough.
Look at you
I
all.
want to be with my family.
You wanted to be with Lobster.
I.
He was killing that lobster
that's what I do
that
like
was
this.
already dead.
Yeah. it was an assault. I hate she said assault. I got super like I say emotional, but more like in my head, in my feelings on Sunday. I know we're out of time, but I just have to share. It's kind of like your idea with the earth and how.
Expound,
Oh
brother.
God, damn.
I'm sorry, Jen. I'm sorry.
Jen, you need to get on board. You're going to get left
What you're not
behind.
gonna do.
What you're not.
It's make me late to get on board with this guy. I'm bored. Like I'm bored. Most people that know me know my kids are my life, right? So I kind of was just looking around and just being thankful for them and recognizing kind of the growth I've been on since becoming a dad. It's weird to say, and I'm sure you could say just about the same thing. You realize we've been parents for going on 17 years.
That shit is crazy.
Right. And so it's like, I don't know anything I've been doing for that long. But here I am that
Way longer than Confederacy.
Facts.
way longer than Confederacy.
So,
So it's just, just again, looking at that, I was super like emotional, kind of a bit like looking at Alexis, looking at Celeste, looking at Kaiser and Carter and recognizing that like they're my legacy. Like they are my head was, I hope that they have good memories of this. Like, this is a good memory for them. Because I know it's a good memory for me. And I think of the memories I have of my father, and not too many. Now me and him get along really well.
Yeah.
But I don't have a great memory of him or positive in that realm when I was younger.
Yeah.
And the fact that, I'm just me. Like, I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm silly, I'm goofy, and do whatever. But I'm also their dad. And I hope that when they think back of times like this 20, 30 years from now, that they think of it fondly. Like, dad was this, yada, yada, yada. Or, And so I got really lost in that. And I was thinking of a friend of ours that his father just recently passed away.
Yeah.
And so I kind of reached out to him. Like, it was like 1:30 in the morning. And I was like, oh, boom, I just had to tell you.
This Jake from Safe Farm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry. That's exactly what I said.
I'm sorry. I told you I was silly today.
It's all right.
Sorry.
If you heard what was in my head. So I think it was just my idea for that day was, if you're a dad and you're in your child's life, like, just be grateful for it and just appreciate everything it is. Is there something like that? I got with the word.
No. I don't have my glasses on, so
okay.
Continue.
Put your glasses on. Yeah. So, it's just, I guess sometimes life, you kind of recognize the beauty in life, and I think that's where I was on Sunday.
Yeah, no, it's funny you say that, because I had, I think on Sunday, the same thoughts as me and Dylan were hanging out, and we don't do things with the intent of hoping that they think about it then.
Yes.
But like when we reflect on certain moments, it's like, oh man, like I really enjoyed it. I hope this is some of the thoughts you harken back to when you're older. Like
that's a good word, harken.
Like
we all know why you didn't think of that.
Like I think about taking Dylan to his first concert, the Travis Scott joint.
Yeah.
I still go back and look at those clips because like we had moments during the show, rapping it back and forth, that I was hyped that it was his first experience and his, like, how he was responding to it. So I hope that sticks with him, or even us going to that diner and then paying for the first time, or us playing basketball in the yard, or us the engagement, him being excited about, like, all those different things. I hope it sticks, because thinking back to our childhood, our parents were busy. My dad was out working and hustling. Mom, same thing. So it's like, yeah, we have some moments, but like, African parents, West Indian parents, island parents, foreign parents, period. They so stuck on the hustle. We didn't really get like a lot of
like love.
Yeah, a lot of those moments.
It's okay, man.
Oh, fuck, this ain't no session, dog.
It officially is. And it's dope to recognize that.
Yeah, word. So yeah, same as you, bro. Like, so yeah, that's a real thing. So dads out there, it's important, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. What's up, bro? Is your leg asleep? End the podcast, Darren.
It's a long one. I got swishies on.
I know. It's okay. Anything else, guys?
Swishies on bait. Okay.
Huh?
No, we should stop.
Yeah.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing wrong with your swishies. Very nice. I don't want you to think
they're not.
That's important. You know how important that is to women?
The pockets?
The pockets and zippers and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Probably be mad excited when she find a dress that...
That's right.
Pants or something.
Oh, because that means you don't got to carry like a purse or something.
Yeah, man. You got a place to put your hands and be cute and shake your shoulders like this.
They still take their phone and blow up.
No. My phone don't go there.
No.
I end up calling somebody with my nipples. Nigga, get out of here.
End the podcast.
Get out
I
of here,
said
man.
To end the podcast, Darren.
Kind of fun.
Because your nipple, your fingertip.
And then Darren wants to hear more.
So it's like it's touching the touch screen. That's how you call.
End the podcast.
That's how you call 911.
If we just pause for like 5 seconds.
She's a brave lady. She's a breastfeeder.
End the podcast.
I know where to cut it now because of that little bit of silence that just happened. We can keep going. I have another place I can cut it now.
Let's go.
End the podcast, Darren. Say the ending.
There is no ending.
Say the guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
So you put your phone in your
bye.
That is fingertip.
Could you
End the podcast.
Finger nip.